everybody. Happy Friday. How are y'all doing today? So pretty much, okay, so I need everyone, as always, to go ahead and sign the petition because as always, hashtag justice for Shanquella. That's again, hashtag justice for Shanquella until she gets justice, right? So let's see here. So make sure you have signed a petition at change.org/Shanquella. That's change.org/Shanquella. We only need about 97 signatures to get to 39,000 signatures. And at 39,000, I will submit it. And just send it out, just like they send a letter to the White House, you can also submit petitions to different places as well. And let's see here. So make sure we can actually probably try to get to 39,000 by next Friday. So hopefully by next Friday, I will be reporting that we got to 39,000 signatures. Let me see who's all here because I don't want to get started until at least 5 minutes in. Okay. Hey, genuine woman, girl, you got the eyes to the side. Woo, child. Side eye, peripheral. Tommy, oh, I'm ready for this one. The other blogger is far off. It's crazy. So, yeah, I'm sure that I'm not going to mention any names because I'm not going to promote anybody on my channel, but I'm pretty sure that most people know who I'm referring to. And yeah, I will get into it in a second. So, genuine woman, hey, moms, praying everyone is okay and continues to have a blessed day. Yes, I hope everyone has a blessed day and a great weekend as well. Hey, Miss Alexander. Eternity, listening at work, okay. Tiffany, hey Shell, hey, Linda, Orissa. Let's see who else is here. Theresa, my justice is for Shanquella, Miss Robinson, Mr. Robinson is in the family. Yeah, so Shanquella in the family, exactly. And let's see. Hey Michelle. And let's see who else. Okay. Hey, Kiva, come get this commentary. Make sure y'all actually check out my girl, Kiva. Check out her channel. That's Come Get This Commentary. And let's see, Marie. Hey, Marie, Stephanie. Who else do we have in here today? Adrian. Some people say Adrian. Some people say Adrian. Okay. Okay, Dani, I'm behind you 100%. The theories the content creator is literally coming up with such crazy, ridiculous theories. I'm like, huh? And you know what? Everyone has the right to their own opinion. And my lie will not be so much addressing someone's opinion. It's to slander my name, to defame my name, and try to defame my channel and my brand and my reputation on here. That's what I'm going to be addressing today. So when I put in the title, defamation, sweetie, before you try to make a video to get ahead of my video because you saw the title, defamation and jealousy, that's not referring to Nazir. That's when I went ahead and took him out of my thumbnail. Okay, it's not referring to him claiming defamation. I'm saying you are defaming my channel, my name, my brand out of jealousy. Okay, and I will get into it in a second. And let's see, Lady J. So yeah, sometimes I hate putting up a video ahead of time with a title and then what I'm going to be discussing because child, the girls will try to get ahead of it. They will make a video to try to get ahead of my video. So sometimes I put TBA, to be announced. So that way people won't try to make a video to get ahead of my video. And even when you try to make a video to get ahead of my video, it usually does not work. Because my points will still be a point to address and it won't change because it will be based on receipts and facts. And no matter how you try to get ahead of it, it won't change the truth and the facts. Okay, so Deshaun, hey. And now, to be honest, I really have tried to avoid any conflict with other YouTubers during this whole thing. However, I feel like it was time for me to address the disrespect because I can be nice, I can be sweet, but sometimes that can be taken as a weakness. And as you've been soft and everything else, you never, in anything in life, no matter what you're doing, you don't tolerate people being disrespectful and trying to slander you and do whatever they want to you And then they expect you not to respond. And then when you respond, it's a problem. Like, why is she responding, or why is she causing an issue? I have actually been ignoring a lot of things for months. For months and months, I've been ignoring people, taking stuff from my channel, twisting it, spinning it, changing it into something it's not, and trying to debunk everything I put out with weird things. I have ignored it. But now it has become blatant disrespect. And that's when I'm like, oh, okay, girl. And then get this, she makes a video. She accuses me of sleeping with Nazir. She accuses me of putting out fake audio receipts. She accuses me of all kinds of things. She calls me out my name. She says all kinds of things, and then she deletes the video. So interesting. Like, if you actually state that you I stand 10 toes down in what I say and do. So if you stand 10 toes down, then why did you delete the video? I didn't get to see the video. I just got cliff notes. Someone told me some of the stuff that was said in the video, and that you deleted that video and started a different video. So yeah, so I would love to see the video. So if you stand 10 toes down, then go ahead and repost the video on your channel so everyone can have a look at it, right? How can you make a video about me and then not allow me to actually watch the video? But I do have one video that she made, which I am going to give commentary on under fair use. And it even includes a threat. Like, hunty, I think you have it really twisted. Just because I can be professional, I can have some decorum, I can have some coof, I can be a classy, I can try to get along with my colleagues. And what I mean by colleagues is fellow YouTubers. I can share information because we all have the same goal of hashtag justice for Shinquella. But don't get it twisted. You can get gutter, and I can get just as gutter, sweetie. So don't get it twisted. Don't get it twisted. I think that we all know how to code switch, especially growing up like in the Black community. You know how to code switch. You know how to turn things up when you need to and turn them down when you need to. You understand me? So don't get it twisted, child. Okay. Don't confuse my sweetness and sharing and kindness and getting along with colleagues and being cordial with weakness. Okay, hey, Miss No More Drama, Kelly Washington. We have Miss Rhonda here, Orissa. So yeah, I don't take kindly to threats, because bring what you got, child. Okay. And she said something like, tread lightly, I would drag you on a backup channel. Girl, go ahead and drag do what you got to do, because I heard you tried to drag, but you did a little drag or whatever you did, child, but you deleted the video. So what was that? Like, if you're gonna drag, leave the video up so somebody can see it. Like, how am I supposed to even know what was said? Weird. Nothing but factual receipts up over here. And that's me. People need to have love for one another. Salute. Hey, Leslie. So yeah, you have, okay, let's see, Deshaun, hey, Betty Boob, hey, girl. So yeah, I am going to address it today, and I most likely won't keep addressing this because I'm trying to stay focused, like I have already been trying to stay focused. But like I always know, with anything you do in life, you have to let people know, hey, you cannot try to disrespect me and think you're going to get away with it. Nope, sweetie. Okay, hey, Cheryl. So what you're not going to do is, you can have your own opinion on what's happening with the case, what you believe, and everything like that. I have open channels and open panels all the time, and that's fine. People have their own opinions and they differ from mine. Sometimes I would have a poll. That's not an issue. The issue is when you start a video and you make videos defaming my channel, stating that I'm putting out fake receipts. I have a fake audio recording of American Airlines, and defaming my channel and saying, oh, people should not listen to Dani because she has fake receipts and she's putting out fake things and she's misleading. And then in the same video, once you actually follow directions and you listen to what I said and you did your proper research, you realize that I was telling the truth, but you had already defamed me in so many videos, right? And then you give a half apology and say, that little heifer. Like, really? Like, who has really been the little heifer when they actually, you're the one that has been rude and very disrespectful. And I will get into that. Okay. And then I was telling the truth and putting out facts. It's not my fault you were not following directions on how to actually verify the receipts in the right way. And then you kept coming up the wrong information. You are the one that misled your followers. You misled your viewers. I did not mislead mine. You did that. Okay. So yeah, let's get that straight. I literally spit out my food when she debunked her own theory. She confirmed Nazir's arrival, begins to laugh, and gives this ingenuine apology. Yeah. So she starts out, remember, before she made that last video, I heard the first video she made was trying to drag me and saying all kind of foul things and accusing me of sleeping with Nazir. Just because I said that he came on the 29th, because I verified it that he came on the 29th, then she defames my name. Weird. So once she verified it, it was like, oh, okay. So we both have now verified that he arrived on the 29th. So does that now mean that you slept with him too, because you said that he came on the 29th? What kind of logic is that? That's illogical. Does this person yell into the mic? To be honest, I'll be honest, I don't watch this person. And what I mean is that I actually was just sent information that she was talking about me. The reason I don't watch that channel is because that channel steals from my channel. She takes my receipts, my information, she twists and spins it. She crops my name out. Like, she'll take my video that I got from Nazir, and this obviously came from me. She will crop my name out of it and slap her name on it like it's her receipt. She took my boarding passes, the full tickets that I got from Nazir, and I have proof that I got it from Nazir. She cropped my name out, like she put a sticker over it to cover and put her name and pretend like, oh, I already had these. No, you did not. You took my receipts and then you cropped me out and then pretend like you got these receipts. Show proof. Show proof that you had those receipts yourself and not taking it from my channel. And then once she takes something from my channel, she will try to debunk whatever I said. Like, she will go a complete opposite of whatever I said with the same receipt. And then she would call me a liar and other things like that and accuse me of all kinds of things. So yeah, so now I'm calling her out because she has been doing this for a long time. Bentley says, Dani, please ignore the haters. It's only a distraction. Yeah, I have been ignoring it, but sometimes people, as you can see, I'm going to play this video. She has taken my kindness for weakness, and that's not going to happen. No one's going to ever on here take that. Oh, I'm going to take her kindness for weakness. Child, you have no idea. Blatantly stealing videos and slapping their watermark over as if it was their video, and they posted the video first without giving Dani credit. There's a lot of content thieves. And yeah, and I overlook a lot of this, right? But this is different. This is not just someone taking content. This is someone defaming and slandering my channel name, saying, oh, why should people trust her channel when she misleads people? She's sleeping with Nazir, and she's accusing me of posting fake audio. Oh, she said I'm gonna post a video. I have it. Wait, hold on. I'm gonna go over.
Hey everybody, we
on the fair use. And what will happen is you will see at the beginning of the video, she's slandering my name. And this isn't the first video, okay? This is the only one I have. There's a video that was deleted, and she deleted the videos, cursing me out, saying foul things, being very nasty, accusing me of sleeping with Nazir, saying all kind of things, slanderous things, defaming my channel, saying I'm deceiving people and everything else. And then she deleted that video and then started a new video. Okay, so the one that we're about to watch is what she started over with. We're not watching the one that was really foul, okay, and nasty. She hid her hand on that one. By hiding her hand means that she said all this stuff and then she deleted the video. And I do have screenshots from the chat, because people sent me screenshots from the chat, and people are like, who are you dragging? Who are you dragging? Some people need to get a life. Dani is the queen of receipts. Yes, auntie, yes. She looks stupid as fuck when Dani then brought the facts about this flight. Yeah. Okay, y'all, I understand y'all saying ignore, but I'm telling you, I have been ignoring this person for a long time, and I'm going to address it today. I'm not going to ignore this slander. Okay. She is a punk, a disgrace, uneducated snake. Ooh, moron, insecure, bipolar, gets cheated on by her husband while she makes YouTube videos. She's pitiful. Child, I don't know who wrote that, but child. Wow, I listened to her this AM. She didn't say your name, but she mentioned Nazir and you. Wait, and you, Lord, everything under the sun going on is justice for Shanquella. Yes, trust me, I'm still justice for Shanquella, but y'all, let me show you this video. I wouldn't give this much energy. Let's see here. So let me go to my Cash App. I want to actually say this. And yeah, I'm not going to keep addressing this, but I am going to address it today. I'm going to address it today because no one's going to defame me and think they're going to walk all over my channel and disrespect my channel and get away with it. Nope. And I'm telling you, in real life, you cannot let people think that they can do these kind of things. Okay, so shout out to Danielle for the Cash App. Thank you, girl. I appreciate it. Thank you for the Cash App. That was yesterday after I logged off, and I'm just now seeing it. Not just now seeing it, I'm just now shouting you out. So shout out to Danielle for the Cash App. And everybody else, you can support my channel for free just by hitting the like button. Hey, Miss Gems, Miss G, she was, yeah, and anybody has a recording, they can send it to me, okay? Because for one, I have spoken to Nazir, yes, because obviously y'all out there want receipts, y'all want answers, y'all want someone to talk, right? So yes, I have spoken to him, but with him, I don't just believe. She called me his minion. I don't believe everything Nazir says just because he says it. When he gave me the boarding passes, I said I need the full ticket so I can actually call the airline, American Airline, and verify the ticket. So I spent time calling American Airline to verify the tickets and confirm the tickets. I didn't say, oh yeah, he gave me the ticket, so it's automatically true. No, I actually verified the receipts. So don't get it twisted. I don't just believe something just because somebody says it. I actually call the verifier, try to verify the information first. Then once it's verified, I will believe. So you're missing that step. If I was somebody's minion, I would just believe everything they say without actually trying to confirm it. So make sure you're putting out the real information on me, sweetie. And secondly, I have asked him questions about like, I know you had to be suspicious because like she had a bug in her eye. She had a busted lip or a bumper lip. So you had to be suspicious when you saw that. So why would I ask him these questions? It's because I'm questioning things that I have thoughts about as well as other people, right? So don't, if I was a minion, I wouldn't even be questioning him on anything. So I'm just, it's called research and investigating. That's what it's called. And it's also called having class and decorum and couth. So you'll be able to have someone trust you enough to give you information and that you'll put this information out as is and not actually try to spin it into something fake. Okay, that's what it means. And okay, so just because you, I'm gonna say that. Okay, genuine woman, girl, they are mad, big mad, let them stay mad. Yeah. And you don't know this person, you might recognize the voice. I'm gonna play this video. Okay. This is so sad and childish when they start bashing other YouTubers. I leave. I don't have time for drama. Yeah. Let's see. And again, I usually have been ignoring this. There has been a lot of people on here that's been crazy and disrespectful, and I have tried to ignore it for the most part. But now this has reached a different level, and if somebody want to get gutter, I can show them I can get just as gutter, but I won't get just. Now I'm not going to escalate to that level of gutter right now, but I'm just saying, everyone knows how to switch up, child. Hey Jacqueline, me too, Leslie. I have to lead the channel. Okay, so oh yeah, definitely it says report to YouTube and Scribe. That video was removed, and to be honest, yeah, so it was removed, so people really won't have time to report it since it was removed. However, what has been happening with YouTube is that if someone constantly puts out fake information and misinformation on something like even like a criminal case or something like that, then that video can be flagged for misinformation. So to be honest, her channel is full of misinformation, so people could actually report her videos for misinformation and slander. But it's under actual call misinformation, because when you're reporting on news and things like that, you're not supposed to spread misinformation. Okay, let's see that. That's it. Getting her ass, that whole flakes. Yeah. Now the new theory is that Nazir is the aggressor, huh? I'm literally like, how hell did this man arrive to the villa, dress up as a woman, kill Shanquella? They all managed to escape the maid. Yeah. And you know what? It's a crazy theories, and people have their own like opinions. So My video today, I want to make it clear I am addressing, because people try to spin it, oh, she just wants to control the narrative, she doesn't want people to have their own opinion. My video today is about her slandering my channel, defaming my channel, defaming my name, and accusing me of things that I did not do. So that's what I'm that's what I'm addressing today. Okay. Okay, so let me go ahead and get started on the video, then I'll come back to some comments. Okay, so I left off at that comment. Okay, so Ladam says, yeah, Dani, I heard this person malign you, but she had to apologize and eat her words. She even tried to praise herself for admitting she was wrong. Shout out to you for the $5 super sticker. Now, did you hear the first video that was deleted, or just a second video? Because people said the first one that she deleted was the one that was super nasty and full of accusations, allegations, and defamation. So yeah, she made that video with a half-ass apology, and then she followed it up with another video doubling down on what she said before. And the reason she made that other video, the follow-up video, is because she saw my upcoming video, what I'm going live about now. So sometimes people will see your new video coming up, and then they will try to get ahead of your video by making a new video. So she tried to get ahead of it by doing something else. The vulgar language was deplorable. I had never in life seen anything like that, Dani. My jaw literally dropped. Yeah, and she deleted it before I could actually watch it. So, like, to me, if you're going to drag somebody, at least leave it up so people can, the person you're dragging, or allegedly, or you call yourself dragging, can actually watch it. I didn't even get to view it. So if you still have it, then put it on the backup channel or post it, because, I mean, why hide your hand? I mean, stand 10 toes down in what you said, right? Shout out to Arissa Bay for the super sticker. Yes, Auntie, yes. Y'all show me love today. Okay. So shout out to Arissa Bay for the $19.99 super sticker. Thank you, girl. And okay, Marie says, Dani, I'm so sorry you're going through this. Wow, this is crazy. And yeah, trust me, I have tried to be cordial to a lot of people, like YouTube colleagues, because we all have the same goal of justice for Shanquella, but I cannot tolerate disrespect. In real life or online, I'm not going to tolerate people being like disrespectful. I can tolerate some disrespect because not everyone will like you, of course, but when it gets to the point of extreme defamation and false allegations, then it has to be addressed. She looked like a fool when she proved right. Yeah, and but okay, I'm gonna go through all this whole thing, but shout out to you again for the $2 super sticker. And yeah, but once she apologized, the fake apology to me and a fake apology to Nazir, she then made a new video because she saw that I was gonna go live, but I had to reschedule because I didn't have time to go live. But she saw that I was gonna go live talking about it, so she wanted to get ahead of it. So she made a new video to still accuse him of things, right? Shout out to RN Smith, says, $4.99, thank you for your diligence. And yeah, everyone, it should be everyone getting along for the greater good. And everyone has been working on this, keeping her name alive. And so yeah, shout out to you for the super sticker. Thank you for supporting my channel. And everybody else, remember, just hit the like button to support the channel. So yeah, for the greater good and the greater end goal, I have tried to get along with everybody and share receipts. And a lot of times when I share receipts, I don't even put like a big watermark on it. Like if you actually pay attention to the receipts I was posting before, I would only put like a small watermark or no watermark on it because I didn't want to obstruct the view, because I know that other people would want it, the receipt, to be able to see it fully without actually some words in the way or some kind of watermark or logo in the way. Okay. And then some people actually message me on IG and they would say, can they have a fresh copy of the receipt without anything? So they want it to be clear. So then I will give it to them. So sharing is caring, right? But the disrespect is when someone was actually taking my receipts, taking my name off, and then spinning it, twisting it, and lying on my name. So then that became a problem. And that's what I'm addressing today. The disrespect. Okay. You can have your own opinion on things, but you don't have to slander in the same breath. A superb journalist simply reports truth in their investigation does not make them pro anything but the facts. Yeah, exactly. If I was Nazir's minion, I would actually just believe everything he says without any question, without any probing into what he's saying. Whatever he tells me, I look into it, I investigate it, I try to find out if it's accurate or not, and if it matches up with everything. And if I have any questions, I will say, I want to have a question about that. So my question, the last question I was asking him was, well, okay, I get that you got there now on the 29th and what time you got there, 2:17 p.m. However, you had to be suspicious because they said alcohol poisoning, but she had injuries to her face, like she looked beaten. So that's when so me asking him that question means that, okay, I moved on past when you arrived, but now we will discuss the suspicions of her face injuries, right? So again, that's me investigating and questioning and probing. It's not being a minion. It's called doing my job, ma'am. Okay. And doing my job is what is getting someone to respond and give answers out here. When everything was being silent, no one was getting any responses anymore from the Cabo. Anyone from Cabo was giving any responses. So I was trying to get responses. And obviously you have to behave a certain way to get responses. You have to be professional to get responses. You're not going to get responses from anybody if you can't be trusted to deliver the information or behave yourself or conduct yourself in a professional manner. Okay. So yeah. Okay. So let's go ahead and get into the video because I don't want to be here too long, but okay. So wait. And again, like I said, I'm getting to the video, but like I said, I have open channels and open paths, open channels and open panels where people with differing opinions tell me their opinion. And I have no issue with people having their own opinion. It's a slander and defamation that doesn't have to come along with it. Okay.
Are back with another live. Okay. This live, we're going to go ahead and check out Nazir ticket again. Okay, since we got a full ticket this time, and we're going to see what we can verify or not verify. Okay.
And she's like, okay, we're going to check out Nazir's ticket again because now we have a full ticket. I have posted this full ticket, like, hasn't been like over a month ago since I probably posted a full ticket. It's been quite some time. I posted a real ticket, but instead of using the real ticket or the full ticket to verify the information, she kept using the cropped out one that Gerald Jackson posted to his Facebook. And then she used a cropped out picture, and then she said, oh, this is how you can't verify his tickets with this cropped out, with this boarding pass. And I'm like, ma'am, you have to use a full ticket and then the record locator. That's how you would verify it. So she's trying to debunk me, but in the wrong way because she's not using the full ticket. So I said, if you actually want to debunk me, use a full ticket and call American Airlines. Okay. So finally, now she has the full ticket and she's about to call American Airlines, or she's on hold or whatever. So we'll watch the video.
I'm going to just tell you guys, because I've done this so many times before. I actually already had the HMNWE locator. I did not have the WBZT locator, but either way it goes, like I told you guys before, these locators get purged.
Okay, did Nazir actually give you any of these receipts? No, he did not. He did not give you these two boarding passes. This came from my channel. Okay, so you didn't. If you had anything, you had to give it from me. Like if you actually have proof that Nazir gave you these, and you didn't just. If you had your own, you would have no need to crop me out of mine and then put your name on top of mine to pretend like it is your receipt. Girl, everyone knows it came from my channel.
Okay, and what that means is they die. Okay, they're no good. Okay, they get recycled and reused for a whole nother flight. Okay.
Well, I already had mentioned before that it was purged from the system. But as far as like reused for a whole nother flight, this is actually stored in their database, and then it can be retrieved at a later time, and it will have the person who used the ticket's information still attached to it.
So we're going to just, because this information is put out here, it's not verifiable. We're going to clear this information up that this information is not verifiable.
So she starts off the live saying, okay, with my tickets that I put out here, my receipts, she says that this information is unverifiable. And so immediately she starts off the live of calling me a fraud by saying, oh, this is fake. It was put out here as unverifiable. Child, when I put this out, I said that anybody can call and give the record locator information to American Airlines and get this information because it is verifiable. Anyone can do it and not just me. She started off the live saying it's untrue and that I was lying, right? And by the end of this live, you will see that she will come to the realization that, yes, it is true that you can give this record locator information, that they can give you the information and tell you, yes, Nazir arrived on the day I said. So she starts out calling me a liar. By the end of this live, she will see that I was actually telling the truth. But why did she say all those nasty things, foul things, and slander my name in one video, then delete it, and then make this video starting off slandering my name, and then at the end of this video realize I'm telling the truth? You see what I mean? It's someone not following directions and then accusing you of things before doing their real research on it. So let's keep going.
Okay, so that's what the purpose of this live is all about, and also to say our bloggers covering for Nazir, okay, because there's a blogger out here who has fabricated a phone call with American Airlines just to have the audio of American Airlines playing to use this information that you guys see here up on my screen that is not verifiable. And also, if it is a D1 ticket.
So by blogger, she means me, and she's saying that I'm out here and I'm making a fake audio. I'm like taking American Airlines phone prompts, like when you call and you hear the recording from American Airlines, that I took that and then I chopped and screwed up some audio. I had a friend join in with me, and then we made like a fake role play of an American Airline, and then I posted this information to YouTube to fool my followers, and my followers shouldn't trust me because I'm a fake and a fraud. That's what she was pretty much saying at the beginning of this live. Let's keep going.
Meaning an employee's buddy pass, a standby ticket, then you definitely ain't going to get no information unless the person who works at the American Airlines is able to verify this here said ticket. Okay, so the information that's put out here on another platform is false information. It's distorted. The audio is not clear. It goes in and out, and it just is not accurate information. Okay.
And as you can see, she's this is called defamation and slandering. She's saying like I put out this audio and it was going in and out and just trying to defame my name. Okay. And when I play audio, I make sure that number one, I play it through StreamYard. Of course, that's what I use. And also I play it through my Bluetooth so it can be louder. So it was nothing wrong with the audio. Everyone heard it clearly and multiple times. There was nothing wrong with it. And as we continue on, we will see by the end of this call, she will come to the same conclusion and even give a half-ass apology that I was right, that it was, you could use the same ticket to get information, and that Nazir did arrive on October 29th, even though she had been defaming my name for a long time, saying I was lying, right? So let's continue on.
You guys have been deceived and taken as a fool because that's what people think of you on that particular channel. If they can sit here and fabricate this information, that's just playing on the minds of you guys, okay? But over here on this platform, we don't play on the minds of people. I am a sincere individual. You know, I'm a God-fearing woman. I come with nothing but my integrity because for one, for sure, and two, for certain, you know, the information that I present to you guys has to be truthful, has to be researched, has to be fact checked. Okay, I can't just tell you something and then it's not truth. Okay, that's not being honest to you guys. That's playing on the minds of you guys.
But yeah, and still, that's exactly what you have done. You have constantly put out misinformation, and that's probably, to be honest, I noticed, Miss Thing, that I noticed that your channel is currently demonetized. Now, it looks like to me it's been probably demonetized for almost 4 months now. So your channel doesn't even have memberships or monetization. I don't know why you lost it, but I wouldn't be surprised that you lost it because Tranquilla has been going on for 5 months. You've had no monetization for about 3.5 months, right? If based on looking at your channel, the memberships are not shipping, and yeah, so maybe it's for misinformation. I don't know. You tell us why you lost your monetization. I don't know. But yeah, you constantly put out misinformation. So, and I'm actually going to show today how she actually admits that she's going to like apply more pressure and spin things just because she's upset with me responding to her. Watch.
And I don't play, and I don't pity the fool, and I don't play the fool. Okay, and it's so sad, and it's so unfortunate that people are entrusting this platform, not this platform, but that platform, to bring information and awareness to Shanquella Robinson's case. But clearly, that platform has picked a side.
So she's talking about my platform and said people are trusting my platform with the Shanquella case, and they should not be trusting this platform that I picked a side. And she's saying, oh, I'm picked a side, and it's Nazir. I can actually show you a message to Nazir, and I say, I am 100% team Shanquella. And I show him the petition link. I said, I am team Shanquella. That's without any doubt. That means that I'm not on anybody's team besides Shanquella's team. And that's on period. Okay. So I'm not no team Nazir. I'm team truth and I'm team Shanquella. Now, anybody involved, I will hold them responsible as far as their culpability is, meaning I'm not going to accuse them of things they have not done. And I'm not gonna let them get away with things they have done. I'm gonna question the things that they had the chance to do. Okay. So I said I'm team Shanquella in my messages to Nazir. So if you're not sure on what you're talking about, then don't speak on it. And matter of fact, I might actually post that screenshot because I made it clear to him where I stood.
And the side that platform has picked is Nazir's side. Okay, they want to believe wholeheartedly that Nazir was there on October the 29th. So right now,
and now she says, I want to believe wholeheartedly that he was there on the 29th. And that's not because he said it. It's because he gave me his full boarding passes with the record locator information. And with that record locator information, I was able to call American Airlines, and not the way you did it. The way you did it was really weird and raised suspicions. And I'll get into that in a minute, how your call was very unprofessional. And I don't know what you were trying to be me. I don't know, but it wasn't really working for you, girl, at all. So yeah, definitely need more practice with the phone thing. So anywho, with Nazir, he gave me the boarding passes with the record locating information, and I called to verify it. So I didn't just believe Nazir because he said he wasn't there. I got his information, and then I verified it through American Airlines. And that's when I wholeheartedly believe that he wasn't there. So don't skip over the steps in the whole process of the verification of the receipts. And I don't care who it's coming from. God is the only person that can to say something, I'll believe it without receipts. Everybody else, I'm going to need receipts. And that's not zero anybody. Okay. Thank you.
what we're doing is we're waiting on a return phone call from American Airlines to contact us back so we can use this information that was put on the lying channel to present to you guys to see what they tell us, okay? Because we don't have to have someone pretend to be someone that they're not, okay? This can easily be cleared up if they give us the ticket number the same way we had for Dejanay Jackson. We had her ticket number. So they were able to locate her ticket information. And I'll even give you guys an example. No, I don't think I can give you an example with a ticket number outside of this because she had a ticket number. Okay, this is considered a locator number, which is supposed to locate your ticket within the time frame before the flight. after the flight has been resolved, this information gets purged and it's no longer available to locate, okay? And this is so that you can catch your flight, okay? But if Nazir is telling the truth, okay, and if he was there on the 29th, as he is claiming to have been, then why can't he give his ticket number, which starts with the 00, to be able to be located? Okay, so that just tells you that he's not trying to confirm the ticket because he knows that he was there on the 28th of October. Okay, in my opinion, him going through this length, that blogger going through this length, they're covering up that he is possibly the aggressor. Okay, so that's just what it is. I mean, there's no other explanation to explain why they went the length that they went through to try to prove Nazir was there on the 29th, when we know, based on this ticket information, that cannot be verified. And I'm going to show you it cannot be verified.
So again, she keeps on stating that I'm putting out fake information and I'm trying my hardest to prove that he was there on the 29th and when he wasn't, and that this is unverifiable information, etc. Now, keep in mind, I have not tried my hardest to prove that he was there on the 29th. The only thing I did was I got his boarding pass information. I made like a video on it, and then I had an open panel discussing it. But that's it. I don't keep on hammering it down. Everyone knows me is that once I establish something and I post a receipt, I move on to the next thing. So once we talked about the flight, we moved on to the injuries, and then now we're talking about the fall. So we moved on from that topic already. So I don't know what you're talking about trying to hammer it in. If anything, you probably have made countless videos going on and on and on, accusing him of being there on the 28th. You're the one that's kind of like stuck on when he arrived. I've already moved on that. I've moved past that. Like, why would I keep on going on and on about when he arrived when I have already confirmed it through American Airlines? I've moved on. You haven't moved on. I have.
With this locator that this individual channel has presented. Okay, so we're going to put this information out here today, and I hope once we clear this up, if that channel wants to get its credibility, then that channel needs to contact American Airlines on the live with their viewers. Okay, not have a friend in the back, but
I don't need to do anything more than I have already done. And yeah, so I already called American Airlines. I posted the record locating information, the ticket information for anyone to be able to verify it as well. Once I've done my job, it's up to other channels that they want to call and verify. And it's not my fault that you didn't follow the directions and actually go ahead and verify this information early on. You kept on putting out misinformation, which is against YouTube community guidelines to do that. And probably why you're demonetized. I don't know why you're demonetized, but you're not supposed to put out misinformation. We're reporting news. As a content creator, you have it's your platform, and you're supposed to put out real information and real facts and real receipts on what's happening and not misinformation. Read the community guidelines, okay? So I'm not going to put out misinformation. I'm going to put out receipts. Now, there's things you can have discussions and opinions and everything like that, but you cannot put out something as a fact when it's not really a fact and you don't have a receipt backing it.
Have it go through. Actually, just wait for the operator to just get on the line at this point. Even if you got to listen to the music for 25 minutes, play it straight through and through. Because if you're going to fabricate some stuff and you're going to do what you went through to try to be right when you're wrong, then you just did a suicide mission for yourself, okay?
And there she goes, accusing me of fabrication, making up receipts, and trying to spin narratives when you're projecting, because you're the one that's actually fabricating receipts, making up things, and you're projecting. You're doing that, not me. I have no need to make up receipts. I get real receipts, and then I post them as is. I'm not going to, I don't need to make up anything. I mean, you're the one. Where are your receipts? Like, where are receipts that you actually have? I see you taking my receipts and then spinning my receipts. I don't see you with your own receipts.
Because what you did was you put your channel at jeopardy because people are trying to believe you, but can't believe someone if you're going to go through this length to try to be telling the truth when you're telling a lie. Okay, we already showed you through way of example and through Shanquilla Robinson's factual information that there were 7 people in the villa outside of her making 8. Okay, we showed that. Okay, we showed you
and also, I will address that later about the people in the villa, because as of now, I'm going by what Sue Ann Robinson put out. And during a press conference in Washington, D.C., during that press conference, she named all the travel maids. Right. She named all the travel maids. So I'm going to play that clip as well. Now, there are different opinions on how many people were there. And to be honest, there are people on my channel that have their own opinion. I don't have an issue with people having their own opinion. The issue, again, is you slandering my name. You don't have to slander my name and say I'm fabricating receipts. I was chopping up receipts and being putting out fake stuff just to build yourself up or boost your channel up. That's when the slander comes in. Okay, you can have your own opinion without actually bringing me into it, right?
the receipt that Nazir is presenting that he pulled up to the villa. He was turned up. He got there before everybody got there. He arrived at 2:17. So he was able to get on this resort, okay? It wouldn't have been considered breaking and entering if he was supposed to have been there along the others in the group. And his name was put on the registry by Dejanay. We know she signed it because the concierge said she signed it, okay? So, again, what you guys are about to hear is the American Airlines.
So right there, she's still alleging that he came on October 28th. She's saying, oh, he came at 2:17. She believes in a 2:17 time on that right now, and says, oh, well, he came on October 28th, which was a Friday at 2:17 p.m. instead of October 29th at 2:17 p.m. So she's still sticking with that and calling me a liar. So let's continue on.
Either confirm or deny this information, and we just patiently waiting on that. So while we're waiting on that, I just want to say, if you are new to this channel, welcome. Okay, I'm your host, Hollywood Next, aka Pieces of the Puzzle, and I present you with factual information, raw, uncut. The truth hurts. It can be brutal, and I can accept if this can be confirmed. I can go ahead and wipe out all my videos of Nazir and just admit and say, you know what, I was wrong. He was there. Okay, if I can prove that. I'm here to prove facts, not to fabricate facts. Okay, but either way it goes, that channel, what they did, and it's still going to come out once this case get to a head. Maybe they're banking on this case not going anywhere. Maybe they're banking on this case not getting any resolution. But I see.
And that's far from the truth. Why would I actually... You know how much time I actually spend finding emails or trying to find ways that we can contact different people to get justice for Shanquilla, how many phone calls I have made, emails I have sent out to get justice for Shanquilla. Why would I not want her case to be solved? Why would I not want her to get justice? Like, that doesn't even make sense. Like, if I didn't want her to get justice, I would not be doing all the things I'm doing to try to get justice for Shanquilla. I spent a lot of time on this. That you're not making any sense. And that's why I call this is defamation. Okay, you can have your own opinion on Nazir's arrival without actually defaming my channel, and that's on period. Okay.
What Sue Ann Robinson is doing. I see what Ben Crump is doing. I see what Tamika Mallory is doing. And I see what the family is consistently doing, okay? The mom, the sister, the dad that's not really been out here. But I see this, okay? So
And yeah, you mentioned Sue Ann Robinson, but you also don't even listen to what Sue Ann Robinson states. She has said that the arrest warrant, she has said it in numerous news articles, like to reporters, journalists. She also has said it at a press conference that Dejanay is on the extradition arrest warrant. And yet and still you say you have respect for her, but yet you're over here defaming her and going against her by saying, oh, it's Nazir on the arrest warrant, when she has already said, Sue Ann Robinson, who has seen the official documents and who has spoken with Mexico officials, said it's Dejanay that's supposed to be extradited and it's on the arrest warrant. Okay, so where are you getting your information from? Okay, I actually go by what Sue Ann Robinson said, who has more insight and more knowledge of what's going on with this case, and not you on YouTube And you're the one, to be honest, making up fake receipts and altering things and spinning.
Say this to say that we want truth, okay? We want justice for Shanquella Robinson, okay? But again, this channel went way too far when they did what they did, and in my opinion, they do indirect challenges. But see, because I'm not a fan of the platform, I don't go to the platform, but my subscribers are watching these platforms. And shout out to you guys that can tolerate.
Yeah, you don't come to my channel, but before I even made the video today, she already knew my title and tried to get ahead of my title, talking about defamation and jealousy. She has all my receipts and know my talking points, know my every move. But girl, yeah, you don't watch my channel. Okay, yeah, okay.
The voices because it just sounds demonic in my ears and I can't tolerate it. But shout out to you guys that are able to listen to certain platforms and, you know, hear what you hear and try to match it up. You know what I'm saying? Because we all are just trying to get the truth out here. That's really what it's about. Get this case in the court system and get these individuals that's responsible for Shanquella's unaliving brought to justice. Okay. We want justice for her and we want it now. Okay. So now all of my returning subscribers, welcome back to the channel. Okay, and all the 12 plus K subscribers, I want to thank each and every one of you guys again for the milestone that we have reached within the last week. Okay, it looks like we're reaching another milestone. We're on the road to 13, but we're really on the road to 1 million. But we got to crawl before we walk. Okay, so I definitely want to say thank you to all of you guys who have elected to select this platform to bring you guys factual, researched, raw and uncut, straight no chaser commentary, brutally honest, okay? But you're going to get the truth over here, okay? You're not going to get something because I wanted to fit my narrative. I'm not here to fit my narrative.
Actually, that describes your channel very well. You spin everything to fit your narrative, and we're actually going to see that today. I'm going to show you that she actually will in the first video, she actually will give a fake apology to Nazir and me, admitting that she was wrong about this flight, these flight boarding passes not being able to be verified and on what day he arrived. And then later on, we will see that she doubles down and goes back and says that, hey, since Nazir wants to have his minion, meaning me, minion out here making videos, then I'm going to double down and apply more pressure to Nazir and she's gonna drag me on a backup channel and do things like that. And remember, like, what did I actually do wrong? Nothing. Besides put out this receipt. And then she said I was lying about the receipt. And then once she verified it, now she's threatening to drag and apply more pressure and to spin false narratives because she said, hey, I'm upset that you're responding and you're making a video on this. So now I'm going to double down on my misinformation. Ma'am, if you want to double down on your misinformation, that's your platform. Because when it all goes to trial, when it will go to trial because of violence was committed, when it goes to trial, you're going to be the one looking crazy because your channel will be the one that's proven to have misinformation, not mine. Because the FBI, within a matter of minutes, they already know who was there and who was not there. They already have people's flight information already. That's like an easy part of their process. Someone actually left a comment, that's actually true, that the easiest thing the FBI can do is just go to all the airlines and get the flight information and know everyone's arrival. That's easy for the FBI to do in a matter of minutes. So that's not going to be a major hurdle.
I'm here to fit the evidence that Shanquella left out here. And clearly there were 7 people in that room. She was 8. Clearly you see Nazir, as he stated, he was by the pool doing a video saying, Quilla, I'm here, I'm here. Well, we see that on the 28th. We see a person by the pool on the 28th, okay? He has yet to share that. Why don't she ask him, since she's in so much communications with this brother, to just go ahead and share that video with her platform to put that to bed, okay? Because we've got to put this to bed today, again, for the trillionth time, okay? Justice for Shanquella, because this is what it's all about. It's not about me, you know. You don't have to like me as the messenger. Just like the message that you guys are receiving, okay? I didn't come here to accumulate a bunch of friends and stuff like that. I came here because I wanted to get justice for anybody that is in need of justice. Now, I've covered a lot of cases now. Whether you like these cases I cover or not, you know, you're going to get the truth out of these cases. However you feel about any case that I
I notice a lot of times you spread misinformation. That's your channel and how you conduct your business over there. But don't try to project that onto me to where you spend. And like I said before, to me, there are some people that actually genuinely believe what they're saying. And there are some people that intentionally put out misinformation for clickbait and clout and coins. I think that she intentionally puts it out. And the reason I say that is because I'm going to show you, it's going to take a minute to get to that point in the video. Her follow-up video after this video, but she pretty much admits to actually saying that she's going to double down and spin things, false things, just to out of anger and out of retaliation. So yeah, so now I know that a lot of things is not what she actually believes. She actually puts it out for clicks and coins, which is wrong to do. But yeah, here's a message I actually sent to Nazir, and actually you can pay attention to the message. Let me take this comment down for a second. So look at this comment. This is a petition, right? And I said, based on everything that's being questioned, these are my suggestions. And keep in mind that I'm the creator of the Shanquella Robinson petition that has almost 39,000 signatures. So I'm 100% Team Shanquella. So I'm biased on some things. And what I mean by bias, that means that no matter what you say, I'm going to be 100% Team Shanquella. So I'm going to be biased. And bias means that I'm not going to have you at the same level of Shanquella. Shanquella comes first. You don't come. You're not going to, no matter what you say to me or whatever, Shanquella comes first. Do we have an understanding? Do we have an understanding? I am 100. I have said this to him. This is a message to him. Based on everything that's being questioned, these are my suggestions. And keep in mind that I'm the creator of the Shanquella Robinson petition that has almost 39,000 signatures. So I'm 100%. I ain't say 99. I ain't say 99.9. I said 100% Team Shanquella. So I am biased, and that means I am biased towards her. Okay? And that's letting him know where I stand in all of this, okay? So anything that he would say or anything like that, I will have to verify. So whatever he gives me, I will have to verify, and I'm on Team Shanquella. And that lets anybody know out there that if they did anything to Shanquella, then I'm 100% Team Shanquella. All right, so let's go.
Cover, or the people that's behind the cases, or the victims, or the people, the accusers, or the accused. You're going to get the truth, because that's what I seek. That's why I started this platform, so that I can bring out the truth. I'm going to give you my personal opinion, but I'm going to separate my opinion from the actual truth, okay? I'm not going to mix my opinion with the truth or any facts, because those are separate from whatever my opinion is and whatever you all's opinion is. Everybody is entitled to their opinions, but at the end of the day, I just want to know who was there, who was responsible. Was it Dejanay? Was it Nazir? Was Joya Elise there? And if they were, then we want to put this information out there. If they wasn't there, then we want to put that information out there that they wasn't there. Nobody should get ridiculed for either participating or not participating, whether you were there or you wasn't there. They're separate categories for people who was there and people who wasn't there. Okay, so the people who wasn't there, then you ain't got nothing to worry about, but if you were there, then you got everything to worry about. You ain't got to worry about whatever it is I'm gonna say. You got to worry about what the FBI gonna say and what they gonna do and how they gonna come, jumping out on you and y'all like some jump out crew. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna know if they somebody looking like they trying to rob y'all, because feds just come in unmarked cars, and they jump out on y'all. So that's who you need to be concerned about. You don't need to worry about this platform, but just know this platform is going to bring nothing but the truth, the whole truth and nothing but the truth. So help me God, okay? Because I can't not lie. I just can't do it. I don't want to make nothing fit my narrative, because again, it's not about me. It's about bringing the truth to the people and the viewers. Okay, so that's what I want to say to my returning subscribers and the subscribers to come. One thing for sure and two for certain is you're going to get some truth out here. Okay, you're going to get some real brutal honesty.
Linda, if you have the video, you can send it to me. I definitely want it. I definitely want to. I mean, like, if you're gonna call yourself dragging me, then why hide your hand? Stand 10 toes down in it. So yeah, if someone has video, just I don't post my email publicly, but if you message me on IG at Dani Robertson YT, that's Dani Robertson YT. I will give you my email address so you can send it to me. All right, thank you. So let me know if that is feasible, okay? For Dani Robertson YT, if my mom can actually send her the link.
You know, if you want to see stuff covered here on the platform, reach out to me by way of email, or you can text the text number, the 404-618-2442. Okay, you can text that information to those numbers, and we could talk about the cases that you guys want to discuss. Okay, so we're still waiting on a call back from American Airlines so we can verify these two little tickets, and I'm going to blow them up when the time permits, when they contact us back, so that way we can just get straight to the facts of these tickets and what information we can get from these said tickets, okay? Because if one can confirm it, then all of us should be able to confirm it, okay? You can't pick and choose. We're going to confirm it with a channel that wants it to fit their narrative, and then can't confirm it with a channel who don't fit the narrative.
And again, when I put out these information, I actually made it clear, and I actually posted the boarding passes in full display. I removed all comments. I removed my banner scrolling at the bottom so people can screenshot the tickets. So I'm in boarding passes. So why would I actually make it 100% clear, like the boarding pass? Is how you got your copy, right? You got your copy because I posted clear receipts. I didn't post it. I didn't obstruct it with a big watermark just at the top. That's why you blurred my name out at the top, right? So I obviously wanted people to call and be able to verify the receipts. And I said, go ahead. I didn't have anything to hide, right? And like I said before, anyone could call to verify, and I knew that. So it's not my fault you didn't follow instructions. I mean, I guess you probably missed that step in second grade. I don't know, or kindergarten, like following directions when someone gives you instructions on how to do something, right? Or maybe I shouldn't have to give you instructions on how to do your job, right? As they call yourself a researcher or investigator. So I did post this for everyone to be able to verify it.
If you was able to confirm it, then we all should be able to confirm it, okay? But
and catch this, at the end of this live, she finally is able to use the information to confirm it. And as I go through this, I'm going to show you her mishaps and mistakes. Okay. Like everyone, I'm not saying that everyone gets it right all the time, but the way she goes about trying to get information is incorrectly done. And that's why it took her longer to get the information. She was being very highly suspicious and being very weird. So that would make anybody suspicious and not want to give her information willingly. So it took her longer. If you actually listen to my call, I just did it matter of fact. Like it's like routine. It's like a normal day and I'm just confirming information. Hers is just like she's trying to be tricky and it's kind of scamish, like something going on. And I'll go over that, but how she went about trying to get information was done incorrectly, which took her longer.
Again, I'm already telling you guys before we get there that you are not going to be able to confirm these said tickets based on these locator numbers because they get purged. Okay, we need the ticket number, not the locator number. Okay, slow people, we want ticket numbers. Okay, so get us the ticket numbers so we can confirm it the same way we was able to confirm DJs. Here they calling us back. Here they go. Let's get them on the line. Okay, let's get them on the line. Hold on.
When Nazeer is on the line, press 1 to... Okay. Please wait while your call is transferred.
Here we go. Let's blow these tickets up.
And also keep in mind that she actually does impersonation, which is actually a crime. Like she actually calls in pretending to be Nazeer Wiggins. Like, why would you call in to pretending to be him? That's illegal. I mean, I'm not calling in to pretending to be no Nazeer. Like she did. She literally called in, pretending to be Nazeer, and said she was a trans. And she was also talking while the representative had her on mute. And if anyone worked in customer service before, just because the representative puts you on mute, it doesn't mute both ends. Sometimes they can still hear you talking even though you're on mute. So when you're saying weird things and you're talking to the audience while you're on hold, they can actually hear your conversation, and you're acting highly suspicious. That's why it took you longer to get information. You don't have to do all that to get information.
So we can see the ticket numbers that I'm gonna read
Your
to these
feedback
people.
is important to us.
So they
Please
can't
remain
say
on the line
this
after
is
your
not
call.
accurate. No, it's
Please read
accurate.
the 2-question survey
Okay.
regarding your
Tell her
experience
to
with
do
our
it
representative
without
today.
the breakups of the call and all that. Cause see, she used this here sound effect, and then it went in and out. Here is clear. Look at this. It's clear. Straight up ringing.
Airline.
Hi.
Am I speaking to Miss Felicia?
No, you're not actually. I'm sorry. I'm calling for myself, and I'm trying to. I'm using her phone because I needed to see if I can maybe start an Advantage account with you guys. But before that, I wanted.
And it looks like she's calling the wrong department. Like she's talking about. I don't even know what number she called. Like I don't even know what number she called at all. So Dangerous says they get archived, not purged. Now they do say that it does get purged. When I spoke to someone, it does get purged after 24 hours for the flight. However, after that it gets archived and it goes like to the database for like, and only the hub desk or the people like a different department will be able to see the information. The regular agents won't be able to see it once it's purged, but it will be still available for everyone else. For the hub desk, should I say.
To see if you can locate my flight from the past so that I can get that information to before I can.
Okay, I think I know exactly what you're saying. Now, locating your flight from the past. How long ago was it?
It's October 29, 22, but I have my record locator number. Can I please just give that to you?
Well, that is probably archived, but yes. Give it to
and when you say archive, can you tell me what does that mean?
That means that it's been, I guess, what do we call it?
Purged?
Cataloged to a different department, and now it won't come up regularly through the system. So we have to kind of go through a different system to see if we can locate it with that, or if we can use your date, time, city payer, and things like that, we can find what you need. So let's see with the information what we can help you find.
Okay, so I have the locator number. I have two different locator numbers. The first one is IHMNW.
Yes, that has been archived.
That's been archived, and that what you explained to me what archive means is that this ticket can't be found.
Not that way.
Okay.
Not in our regular system, but we will be able to try to find it some other way.
Okay.
So
can I give you the other ticket number so you can do both at the same time?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so the second record locator number is D as in dog, WW, B as in boy, Z as in zebra, T as in Tom.
Okay, yes, same thing. There, nothing came up.
Exactly. So, thank you. Go ahead, do what you got to do, honey. I'm here with you.
Okay.
And she's talking about exactly, girl. Did you actually listen? Do you lack comprehension skills? She said it cannot be found in her system. She's the agent. Like I said before in my video, I said the first people you speak to won't be able to access anything that has already been archived or purged from their system. However, there's a hub desk or a different department that will be able to still access the information. So why are you all blowing that horn when you're not even through all the steps? And there's, like I said, it's called listening and follow directions. Listening and following directions, okay? So yeah, she continues on with this whole thing, and then towards the end of the live, she finally gets to the right person that can access the information, and then she gets the same information that I have, that he arrived on October 29th and finds out that she's wrong. So yeah, let's continue on.
My last name is WIGG.
And right now she's giving Nazir's name. That's not your name. You're calling, pretending to be him, and you're saying that you're trans. Okay, impersonation. Yeah. So yeah, so you're impersonating Nazeer Wiggins. How weird. I didn't have to do all that.
INS.
Okay, and Ms. Wiggins, what's your first name?
Nazeer.
Nazir. Okay. And the date you said was October
29th, 2022.
29th October. And you travel.
Okay, so yeah, she's giving Nazir's date of birth and the information. Keepa says, rushing to prove you wrong and jack the whole call up. Shall I take a lesson from Dani and learn how to research without lies? Don't help her get inspired. Don't get jealous. Yeah, get inspired. Child. And I see a lot, trust me, I see a lot of people doing certain things, but I overlook it. But this time with someone making one video, and I heard it was like a lot of slander, defamation, and really nasty, and then she deleted that. And then she made this one that I'm playing now. So I'm like, yeah, she's going to get addressed. And yeah, this is another thing. That's why I told any content creator that wants to try to call me a liar to actually call live. And the reason I said live is so that anything that's said while they're live will actually be live, and they won't be able to alter it or make any changes to it or try to say, oh, this or that happened. So I said call live. So that's why she's taking it on a challenge to actually do it live. And during this very live, it actually goes towards the end that I'm correct and she was wrong and I was right.
You were traveling from where?
It would have been from, hold on, I'm sorry. Let me get this factual information to you. Mm-hmm. It would have been from CLT to DFW on the first locator I gave you. And the second locator would be DFW to SJD.
Okay. Let's see if anything comes up from that limited info.
Okay.
No, it's not going to find it. It didn't find it there. Let's try this. Hold on a moment. And the name on the record, the VRQQEF. No, that's a different record that came up. I don't know where that came from. But that's somebody else. Another Johnson. So, right.
It would be Wiggins.
Name.
I'm Wiggins.
It is going to be Nazeer Wiggins on both.
Both,
accounts.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, yeah, that didn't come in there. All right. Okay. Try it again. On the record DWWBZT, is that the return flight?
Can you say it again?
Is that the return flight from Cabo, the DWW one?
No, this is one flight was. This is a straight flight from Charlotte to Cabo. It was just two different flights.
Okay, gotcha. Okay. And do you have access to your credit card statement where you paid for the flight?
I do not have that information. That's why I was trying to contact y'all. What do I need to locate this? Is the record locator not sufficient enough?
It will be. I'm just going to have to call my support desk and see if they can locate something for us, because nothing is coming up with looking through the regular channels. I'm going to look.
What about just finding my name and seeing that I took that flight?
That's the regular channel. Putting your name in, the date that you travel, the city pair.
Again, I said the hub desk, right? So that's who she needs to get a hold of. I don't know what department she called the first time, but pretty much she needs the person just said they need their support desk, which is like a hub desk. Like if you work in customer service, they have like a different department where you can like get help with things that are outside of your reach, right? So that's the department she needs. And at the end, she gets to the right department.
And seeing if something will come up, and it did not.
What if it would have been the 28th of October with my name, and this is just maybe incorrect?
Because then it has to be the exact date for it to come up. You're right.
Okay, so can you check my date on the 28th of October and see, did I fly on these to there on that date? Maybe it was the 28th, because I know that it was the 28th through the 31st I was going to return. And so I'm trying to see if you can locate it that way.
Oh, well, let's see.
But I thought I missed my flight and I went on the 29th for some reason. But if you can locate the 28th, let me know.
What's your date of birth?
October 22nd, 1997. It's a connecting flight.
October 22nd, 1997?
Correct.
Okay. And your email address?
Let me see. You know what? I don't know it offhand. But if you have me, you could.
Phone number? Let's try that.
Let me see.
Email is another way that we can.
And to be honest, they already can see it. I mean, like, she doesn't even have like an email address for Nazir. She's pretending to be him. That's on the record. She doesn't have a phone number for him or anything. Like, how are you gonna pretend to be somebody but you don't have this information, verifiable information? She's already coming across as suspicious, right? And I didn't have to do all of this because I'm calling just to confirm arrival times and dates. I'm not trying to dig deeper. If they think you're trying to dig deeper, then they'll want more information. I'm just saying arrival time and departure. I'm not trying to dig deep into someone's account.
Sometimes located. What's your phone number?
My number is it wouldn't have been under my number, and I don't remember because I didn't arrange this flight. Someone else did it for me.
Okay.
And I'm not in communications with that person.
Okay. Okay. So let's then I'm going to have to call my support desk and see if we can find it that way. Okay. So if you bear with me, I will be right back, Ms. Wiggins.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
So we're going to be on hold, okay? And it's straight. You don't hear no interruptions in this, okay? You don't hear it going in and out like her distorted channel had the voice going in and out. And then the same person came back with the information she wanted it to be.
Incorrect. Nothing was wrong with my audio. People have no issue listening to my audio. I have been on even a 3-hour call with a concierge in Mexico. And people had no issue with the audio. So that's just a lie. And as you can see throughout the live, you'll see that she continues to try to slander my channel, my character, my platform, and say I put out misinformation only to find out that I was actually telling the truth. So yeah, like someone just said, let me see the comment. They said that why didn't she verify this before actually slandering my name? And that's the thing. She has been slandering my name for a long time and putting out fake things and trying to debunk me with fake stuff. But only this time she got caught because she actually went live. So people heard her live. So she had no choice but to own up to it a bit briefly, should I say, because she doubled down and went back on it. Yeah, this is a comment. What makes it so bad is that she could have found this info out before she attacked you. Exactly. She made a video attacking me and slandering me, and then she deleted it because it was nasty and foul. And then she made it this one. This is nothing but jealous and envy. I'm jealousy and envy. I'm sorrowfully the same thing Shankola had to deal with. Awful person. Yep. And like Kiva just said, I think I saw Kiva. Yeah, this is it right here. It's crazy because she had no reason to be nasty to Dani. Dani is very approachable. Reached out to me for things in my on my IG, so there's no reason to be this way. Even people with differing opinions.
And she putting that out there like it's no, we gotta get this factual information. If he was there on the 29th, we'll acknowledge it. Period. It's just that simple. I'm not here to force him to be somewhere if he wasn't there. Okay, we just want to know, was he there? Period. But we ain't gonna lie about it to make it fit our narrative. The locator that she used, I want to know, how was she able to confirm his ticket with this information when this information cannot be confirmed with what I just read to these people. Okay, you guys saw that for yourself. Okay. He was there and he pulled up at 2:17. His flight got there at 2:12 something. He got there at 2:17 because we saw it on the dashboard. And that's just the bottom line.
Also, just because you're on hold, it doesn't mean that the other person can't hear you. I mean, come on, like, just because they're... Hold on. Shout out to Sharon for the Cash App. Yes, thank you, girl, for supporting my channel. She says, for thorough and diligent research work. All right, thank you, girl. I appreciate it. Everybody else can support my channel just by hitting the like button.
Thank you, the energy. You know, just keep it real. It's okay, baby. He don't want to be somewhere that he was, because it's possible he's responsible for unaliving Shanquella. So again, if he was there on the 29th, we'll acknowledge it and we'll leave it alone. But I'm not giving credit to people like that. Like I said, I'm a thoroughbred. With her shady audio. Bring us the truth.
Yeah, and you calling in pretending to be Nazeer Wiggins, giving his date of birth and everything like that. That's not weird. Yeah, and then it's weird how you call saying all these things about my audio only for you to finally, at the end of this live, after so much slander and defamation on my name and my channel's name and brand, you come to the same conclusion or you get the same answer. Interesting.
You can't be the truth if you're telling lies. Y'all get those likes up, please, and thank you. Like I said, I ain't here to be liked. I'm here for justice. I'm here for the truth. I just want to know the truth. I'm passionate because this case has been on my mind since it crossed my path, you know? And if you guys want the truth, then you guys would be just as adamant as I am about getting the truth. Hit the likes for Shanquella. Let her reach to the next department to confirm whatever she can confirm. Let's acknowledge it, or let's acknowledge that it's not able to be verified. And wait till they find out this is a D1. I didn't want to say that part yet because I want to see what information we could get before I tell them it's a D1 pass. Because once they know it's a D1 pass, we ain't going to get no further information, because that's where the red tape comes up, because then they're going to know this ticket was not paid for, you guys. He did not pay for a flight. He got a free flight over there and a free flight out of there. Okay?
Okay, well, that has already been established. Like, that's old news. I mean, we know that already.
Stand by. Likes for Shanquella. Y'all hit the like button for Shanquella. If y'all not subscribed to this channel, hit that subscribers button so y'all can come back and get some more of this good content that I'm going to bring to y'all, okay? But we're not going to lie to the people. Absolutely. You couldn't have said it no better, Candy. Yes. They want to pull people to confuse the people, but we're going to unconfuse the people today. Okay. And then when y'all realize that the channels that y'all supporting is not even keeping it real with you guys, then y'all make your own decision. You know, I already made my decision a long time ago, because it don't take me. Maya Angelou said, when a person show you who they are the first time, believe them. Don't wait till you're 40 and 50 for them to play.
Girl, like I don't even watch your channel because I'm not even interested in how you spend things and things like that. But obviously you clearly watch my channel, because every time I go live about something, people are telling me in my comments and inbox about how you're spinning things, or how you twisted something, or chop my name off of something, or crop my name out of it. Like, take off my watermark and put your watermark on things. So yeah.
Play you 50 times just to know you got played 50 times. You got manipulated once, that's it, that's all. You know? I wouldn't put it past them. You know? These channels ain't being real. And I had another commentary that I wanted to bring to you guys today. But like I said, so many people was reaching out to me and was telling me that some person put a screenshot of the Zorda ticket that we had, and thought that they had factual information, until I listened in on it and was like, wait a minute, this call is going in and out. It's not a straight through call. You know, it's a lot of shade and gray spots in that call. And then they came back to confirm what she wanted them to confirm, when this is not even a verifiable ticket.
So again, she's still saying that the ticket is unverifiable. You can't really use this boarding passes that I posted to verify Nazir's ticket. So she's still going with that. And yeah, and this comment right here, and them people listening to her is being played. Yeah, so she is on hold, and the person can still hear her talking, right? So let's continue on.
Based on the record locator that she gave them the same information that I'm giving them. Why is the results going to be any different? If it's confirmable, then we should be able to get this confirmed. This agent is talking to another department, so that department should be able to confirm or deny the ticket. Simple.
Thank you so much for holding, Ms. Wiggins. So this ticket, or these tickets, did you travel non-rev? That means that you travel as an employee ticket, or with someone who is an employee of American?
That is true, yes.
Okay, so you actually have to talk to our whoever booked the flight for you. They have to go through the non-rev department, not the this regular reservation line.
Well, I'm not in communications with that person any longer, and that's why I was trying to see how I can get the information confirmed.
So what exactly are you needing?
Just the flight details about the arrival time, and was there any delays or anything like that, and that's pretty much it. Just trying to confirm the arrival.
Okay, hold on a moment. I'll be right back.
Thank you. Okay. So we just wait and see. I'm glad they was able to tell us that this was a declassified one ticket that was purchased by an employee, not even purchased, but an employee used their credentials to get a free flight for him. Okay. So because of the red tape of the employee, we may not get no information. But if there's a will and there's a way, then let them give us what they can give us. But like I told you guys, this information is non-verifiable due to the fact that it was a buddy pass. It was a standby ticket, okay? It's a D1 ticket. It's not, he didn't spend no money. If he spent his money, we wouldn't even be going through half the stuff we're going through to get this confirmation. But because he did not purchase this ticket cannot be verified, you guys. So that channel sat there and lied and had somebody on the other end say what they wanted them to say to fabricate it as if it was verifiable. You have.
So again, she's talking about my channel, and everyone knows I'm the one who got the boarding tickets passes from Nazir and posted to my channel and called American Airlines. So who else would she be talking about? Obviously, she's talking about my channel again. And keep in mind, she had just deleted a live defaming and slandering my name, accusing me of sleeping with Nazir, like what? And other things. And then she deleted it. So, yeah. So that's what she's doing. She's making this live to try to like prove me wrong, to defame and slander my name and everything like that. And towards the end, she actually is the one that is going to be wrong. So let's keep watching.
To go through Joya at least to verify this ticket information. We need Joya to confirm it, or whoever the employee is, if it's not Joya. Okay, so let me say allegedly, because we don't even know for a fact that it was her, but just allegedly she works for American Airline. Allegedly she's the person who got him these free passes to get there. So we need her to verify these tickets. It's an employee verifiable.
Holding Ms. Wilson. Okay, so basically she's advised me that we can't give any information on the ticket because it came through the, like I said, the non-rep through an employee
D1
portal. Yes.
It's a D1 ticket.
Okay, so you would either have to contact that employee or you have to contact our customer relations department at AA.com. You can scroll to the bottom of the page under Contact American. Click that link. It goes through to the next page. Scrolling to the center, you'll see an outline blue envelope that says share with us email and email customer relations with these tickets, these record locators, all the date, city pair, and see if they can email you the information you need.
So there's no other way of going around the customer relations?
There is not, because we can't give it out on the phone about the non-res program.
Wow. So these record locators cannot validate anything about this flight through you?
Not through us, right?
Okay.
Trust and believe. She has already been she has already raised suspicions because she called in pretending to be Nazir Wiggins. She did not have a phone number or email, and secondly, she's a woman, and they can see in the system that it's a male. And yes, we already know things about transsexual, transgender. However, they are obviously confused, and their suspicions are raised. A red flags has been raised on this call. So that's why she's getting more of a hurdle for her to get information.
So it don't matter if I called and hung up and got a different agent. I'm going to get this.
They still would. I mean, you can try, but they still shouldn't be able to give you any information. Or she said we couldn't.
Mm-hmm. Okay. That's it. So what if can I confirm the employer?
Meaning you have information on the employer
Just
name?
I got their name.
Their employee ID? No, you have to have more information than that.
Okay.
Unfortunately, there's not much information I can give you.
Right. Okay. Well, just trying to see. Let me see. Hold on. Sorry, ma'am. Any more comments before I hang this operator up?
Yes, that's true. It says, I just got here onto the chat. I'm confused. Are we listening to another YouTuber trying to get info and at the same time discredit Dani? Yes, her whole objective of the live was to discredit me and slander my name. And before she made this video that we're listening to now, she had made another video, call herself dragging me, I guess, like saying accusations and just saying like trying to drag me or roast me or whatever she was trying to do. It was deleted, so I didn't really get to hear what was said. But then I do have this video that she made after that one.
You guys, she can't hear this part. I press mute. Any more comments that y'all got? I saw some of y'all comments to ask. We can't get employees information. We know that's a no. Hurry up and put y'all questions in here while we got her on the line to see if there's anything else. Okay, let's see. Because I want to put this to rest so that way y'all know that that other platform lied to you guys, was not able to verify this information, and they falsified something.
We can help you with.
And I can't even find out if the employee that did travel with me traveled with me.
we won't be able to, like you said, we won't be able to give you any information. It has to be through the employee that you find out all of the information.
And we can't find out the day that this.
Like, you're being very weird. Like, who wouldn't know when they travel, what time who they travel with, and all these things. Your angle, how you approach the conversation is weird. It's like, oh, I travel to Cabo, but I don't know who I travel with. Oh, I travel, but I don't know this information. Oh, I don't know my own email address. I don't know my own phone number. This is very suspicious. That's why these people are handling the call in this way. There's a difference between calling in trying to just get arrival time and departure, and someone trying to call in to get account information. Like, you're trying to get someone's account information, they think you're trying to get like personal details. They're not going to give you that much information. But if you're trying to get arrival and departure, then that's like general information. Okay, so I was pretty much saying I wanted general information, not trying to dig into someone's account, pretend like I'm someone's. I'm not. That way I can get their personal details.
This flight flew out nothing?
I gave her the date, the 29th of October. So with that, she was able to locate it. She just said she can't give any information on it.
So she couldn't even confirm that it was me?
Yes, she did confirm that. I said, she did confirm that it was Miss Wiggins traveling. She said yes.
Okay, so it was confirmed.
Anything else.
So it was confirmed that I traveled on the 29th?
Yes.
Oh, okay, well, that's what I was calling for. I just wanted to know that part.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so you confirmed it.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, let's continue on with the call. Now, this is our first confirmation that the tickets are for the 29th. And look how dumb it sounds. It's like, oh, it's confirmed that I traveled on the 29th. Oh, it's confirmed that, like, why would someone need to give you that information like you travel? You should know when you travel. It's weird. So, I mean, like, so yeah, she did all the defamation and slandering of my name, accusing me of lying about Nazir's information, calling me a million, saying I'm covering for him, that I'm not Team Shanquella, only to be told October 29th. And this isn't the first time. Let's continue on, because another representative will also give her more information. And watch how she continues to try to say October 28th, and the people keep trying to tell her, no, October 29th. So she's still trying to spin her own narrative on the phone calls. But in the end result, you'll see it says October 29th, which I have already put out over a month ago, I think.
So you confirmed that on the 29th of October, this flight was satisfied?
Correct.
Both the ticket locators?
Both ticket locators worked, yes.
Okay, and then...
They were valid ticket locators, yes.
They were valid ticket locators, but did the flight happen? Did they confirm that I took the flight?
She confirmed that the flights were there. I didn't confirm whether you took them or not. I thought you knew that. So
that's
see, there's suspicion that she said, I thought you knew that. Like, I thought you knew. Why would you know if you took the flight or not? Like, it's very suspicious. But she said that you heard the representative said these are valid ticket numbers, are valid record located numbers. So they are valid, like I said. And she also confirmed October 29th date. But she's also adding highly suspicious. So that's why the lady is not really too much with the questioning that's going on. Like, how would you not know if you took the flight or not? Your angle and how you're questioning and your interrogation, interviewing, or how you're trying to get the questions answer is weird. Your approach is weird.
Confirm that the flights were there.
Can you confirm that for me before I hang you up? Because that's the whole point of the call, is just you were able to confirm that the flight is valid.
But if you are the traveler, then you should know whether you took the flight.
Yeah, I do, and I'm trying to see what time did the flight arrive. That's the only thing I wanted to know next.
She's not going to tell me that. All she said was yes, the flight was taken. I mean, it was on the book.
It's on the book. You have that flight, and you have me on that flight?
Yes, ma'am.
But you can't confirm that the flight happened.
I cannot confirm anything else about it. She said you have to contact the employee, and that's just a protection for the employee.
Okay. That's kind of like half confirming, because it's like you're saying, 1 minute you're saying that the flight information is confirmed, that the locator, you were able to locate the ticket. Can I talk to that department?
Hold 1 moment.
Okay. So this is the problem I'm having. They can verify, anybody can say a ticket locator on that day. But yeah, I just want to confirm that.
Exactly. I thought you knew that. Like, girl, like, you really don't know how to, this is not how you ask questions of somebody. You don't want to come across as suspicious. You want to come across as matter of fact, like you already know certain things, you're just confirming. I will even give them information like, oh, okay, this is from this flight to that flight, and this time I would give them like things like, hey, I already know a lot of information. So I'm just calling to verify or whatever. Hold on.
That flight was taken, and what time did that flight arrive? Was I on that flight? Because if he was there on the 29th, then hey, we gonna clear his name today. Like I said, I'm here for the truth. I ain't here to lie on nobody and deceive anybody. I just want to confirm this information. Period. Let's see, they put us through.
Resolution, Elsie, can I help you?
Yeah, hi. Were you this person that was speaking to the last person communicating for us?
No.
Okay. So I was just confirming a flight from the past and trying to just find out the time that the flight arrived that I was on.
Okay. So you are calling about past day travel.
Yes.
Is that correct, Ms. Johnson?
I'm not Johnson. I'm using her phone, but I'm Wiggins.
So here's the thing. They already know that she's Miss Johnson. Okay, Miss Johnson. They already know you're Miss Johnson, right? So they already, you called in. Obviously, you said you have some kind of I guess account. So they already know you're calling in and what number you're calling from. That's why your account came up, right? And that's why you started off the call saying something like, I'm calling in about someone else. But they can see they know what the number you're calling from. They know you're whatever. So yeah, so you're not Wiggins, you're Johnson. They know that. So that's why this whole call went this way.
Okay, Miss Williams. Okay.
Wiggins.
So Wiggins.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Miss Wiggins, what was the flight you flew on American Airline, and from where to where and what day, so I could confirm that?
Okay. Saturday, October 29, 2022, AA479, and I have the locator number.
Record for 2022. Hold on a second. October 29, 2022. AA what?
AA479.
479. Go ahead. What is the record locator?
So the record locator is DWWBZT.
I'm going to spell phonetically. Delta Whiskey Whiskey Bravo Zebra Zebra. Is that correct, Ms. Wiggins?
Not two zebras, one Tom at the end.
Okay. Bravo Zebra Tango. Okay.
So Delta.
Is that correct?
Delta Whiskey Whiskey Bravo Zelta Tom.
Bravo Delta Tom.
Okay. Wait. Bravo Zebra Tom. Excuse me.
Oh, Zebra Tom. Okay.
Okay.
So Delta Whiskey Whiskey Bravo Zebra Tom.
There you go.
One moment.
Okay.
Now we're on the train. Okay.
Thank you. I just want to confirm the time that the flight arrived and that it was satisfied.
Sure. And who would be the passenger besides Wiggins?
Besides Wiggins?
Last name.
Palmer. Palmer.
And by the way, she has also been putting out there that Joya Lease was actually the one that purchased the ticket. She has been adamant about it. And in this call, it actually shows that it was a family member of Nazir's that actually purchased him the ticket, not Joya, who she actually has been saying posted it. So yeah, so it's not Joya, it's actually Nazir's family member that posted bought his ticket for him.
Okay, so.
Or was it the 28th if it wasn't the 29th?
So yeah, so now she's pretending to be Nazir. She doesn't know the email address. She doesn't know his phone number. And she also doesn't even know who purchased the ticket for him. Like, how would you not know this information and whether she arrived or not? It's like, how can you pretend to be somebody you don't know this information? So that's why it's so hard for her to get answers.
Okay, can you please tell me from where to where?
Yeah, it would have been a connecting flight from Charlotte to DFW, DFW to SJB.
To Cabo?
Yes.
Okay. And a lot of questions for you, ma'am.
Okay.
So, A, what is the first name of Wiggins? How do you spell it? Because I have a record.
Nazeer.
Okay. And who would that be to you?
That's me. That's my name.
You are Wiggins.
I am. I'm African name, yes.
Okay. Because you sound like a female. That's number one. Number two, this passenger travel as a non-ref.
That's true.
Very, very important.
That's D1. That's true. Okay. But I'm trans, if that makes any sense.
You are whom?
I'm LGBT, ma'am.
Okay. No, it doesn't matter. It's
okay.
Just, what I'm referring to, according to this.
I'm born male, if that's what you want to know.
Okay, I'm a travel doctor because I do not give out information, especially when it's involved someone on the phone saying, okay, they're this, they're that, but it doesn't match. So that's why, for security purposes, that's why.
And she's saying the person is saying this or that, and it doesn't match. That's why she doesn't give out any information. And exactly, they don't know what information she's all trying to get, and she doesn't know any information about Nazir's flight or anything. I mean, like, girl, like, why did you even try to pretend to be him? All you had to do is call in and say that you needed to confirm, like, the arrival and departure of those ticket numbers. If you're trying to access his account, that will actually lead to them wanting more information because they would want to know personal details about you to verify your account. Okay, so that understand the difference between trying to pretend to be someone wanting their personal account information and you calling to verify, confirm general information that won't affect someone's personal account. There's a difference there, sweetie.
Okay.
It's very, very important. We take the details this very strictly.
I understand.
Miss Wiggins, or Mr. Wiggins, I'm sorry.
Thank you.
Not using the right. Okay. Tell me, who is the employee of American Airlines?
Joya Palmer.
No. If you travel as a D1, you wouldn't be as employee because I'm looking at employee of American Airlines.
Joya Elise Palmer.
That's incorrect. But anyway, I'll research a little bit more.
So she is adamant about it being Joya because she has made countless videos. People have been telling me she's been making a lot of videos saying that Joya purchased the tickets, and she already confirmed that Joya purchased the tickets. Well, apparently you didn't confirm anything because, according to this lady, that's not who is on the ticket. That's incorrect. So there's too many red flags in this whole call. That's why you're getting treated this way. And someone had left a comment saying, "Oh, why did the other person not have this much difficulties?" You're seeing why. I didn't impersonate Nazir to get information. Simple. I just call for general information that's not going to affect anyone.
Now, this flight from Dallas to Cabo was D1. One moment. But you're saying it was supposed to go from Charlotte to Dallas, correct?
Yeah, it was a connecting. That's why I have two locators.
Show me the second locator.
That's the second one. The first one is Ice, Henry, Mary, Nancy, Wiggins, Edward.
India Hotel, Mike, November, Whiskey, Echo. Okay. Because the first one that you provide me is not the Charlotte leg. So let's see what we have here. But what you're telling me, the employee, that Palmer, is incorrect. Just to give you a heads up, because I could see the employee number and I could pull up employee who actually used the D1 for your ticket. If that's what we are talking about. And
Okay.
it's not Palmer, for sure.
But they did it
That's
for me, so you
100%.
have to forgive me for not knowing, ma'am.
Oh, no problem, no problem. I just, before I release the information, okay, that's why I'm questioning. This is kind of
And I
a
understand.
question.
Sure.
And thank you. Because we do not like to give out information that is not for the person that it's intended to, or it's not for the passenger who's traveling.
Right.
That's why.
Got it.
Again, for the security purposes. Okay. So I could tell you if the flight were on time, Dallas to Cabo as well as the Charlotte.
Was it the 28th or the 29th?
Mm-hmm.
Can you confirm the date?
My problem is, why not booked in the same record? Why booked as a two separate records?
Because it was connecting.
So
I didn't do it, so I don't know. It was done for me.
I know.
Right.
Okay. Got it.
It was a birthday gift. My birthday is October 22nd, so this was a late present.
So you want to know if the flight Charlotte to Dallas 888 was on time on October 29th, right?
I know it was 11 minutes late because I was there, but yes.
Okay. So 711 Charlotte to Dallas should have been arrived at 9:02 in the morning, and then flights from Dallas to Cabo should have been departed at 10:30 in the morning. So it would have been anyway enough time to connect 1 hour, more than an hour. So
was it the 28th or the 29th?
29.
Okay. And was I on it? Just want to confirm.
So again, this is the second person that told her it was the 29th. These tickets were used on the 29th. So Nazir did not arrive to the 29th, like I said. So she spent all this time slandering my name. So I can't wait to hear the other video that she deleted. So I don't know who actually wants to. Most likely, I probably won't play it on this channel, depending on how it is. I'll probably put it on a different channel or I'll link to it on a website or something. So we will see. But yes, I'm interested to see what all she said to me about me in the deleted video that she deleted before this one. So yeah, so this representative just confirmed the 29th of Nazir's arrival. And remember how she started off this live with slandering my name, defamation, and all these conspiracies and lies, only to be told the same information at the end of the call, right? So let's continue on.
You don't remember if you were on the
I
flight?
do, because this was my birthday present, but I'm just trying to get you to tell me, because I just want to put this to rest, because I don't have the information any longer. I just only have what I have, and that's why I'm trying to get this confirmation. That's all.
You are employee of the American, or used to be employee of the American Airline?
No, it was a standby. It was a present for me.
Employee.
Yeah. Someone else that works for you got it for me.
Okay.
But you just confirmed it wasn't Joya, so.
That is correct.
Okay.
In regards to whether or not you were on a plane or not, I cannot give out the information for you at all, Ms. Wiggins, or Mr. Wiggins. I would suggest you to contact employee of American Airlines, Tyra Wiggins, who will give you the details.
Okay. I'll reach out to Tyra.
Sure. Mm-hmm.
That's my sister.
Okay.
So, okay. So you're telling me to call my sister, which I don't talk to her anymore. We fell out after my present, to get this confirmation about the flight.
Whether you were on the flight or not, that is correct.
But you can confirm everything.
So, like, oh, so weird. Like, how suspicious can you get? You keep on going in circles on asking someone whether you took a flight or not, Like, that's weird. Like, most people would know, like, if they took a flight or not. So, what kind of question is that? You're wondering why they think it's suspicious. It doesn't make sense.
But the flight should have been October 28th through the 31st.
No, this is only one way.
So, but it was just a one way.
And two people have already said down the 29th, but she still keeps trying to spin it into her own direction and says, oh, the flight should have been the 28th through this date. No, the first lady told you the 29th for both boarding passes, and this lady has said the 29th. So why keep mentioning the 28th? You're trying to spin and twist it into how you want it to fit your narrative.
Well, on the reservation, since it's two records, yes, so far it is. It's employee pass and the information for the flight. Whether you were on the plane or not, you need to speak with employee of American Airlines. Yes.
Got it. So,
we cannot provide that information for you. Now, whether it's a round trip, then we would definitely, I could check the information for your return portion, because as of now, you had, past tense, 2 one-way legs. That's what you presented to me, and that's what I concur. Yes, indeed.
So you only sent, okay, so this is one way, but of course I went and came back, but you can't confirm. So basically, is it possible that she got the ticket for that date, but I just didn't satisfy it?
I don't know what you mean by that.
Like, I didn't take that flight? It's like she got me that ticket for one way, but I just wasn't on that flight to go because I would have gotten there on the 28th. Are you not able to pull my name up and just tell me about my name in general on the day that I know I would have been there?
Well, I could tell you that your reservation was made on the 25th of October for a flight on the 29th of October.
So it was made on the 25th for the 29th.
Yes.
And my name...
For at least, let's see, Charlotte flight. For the Charlotte flight, Charlotte to Dallas. Now, Dallas to Cabo was made also on the 25th of October from Dallas to Cabo. And I do see your passport information, all details. So, yes, I do see those flights. Okay.
So you don't see anything...
In regards of satisfying, I don't want to say anything satisfying or not satisfying. That's not really how it works. So don't take this as a negative, of course. But in regards of whether or not you travel, you must check your actual passport, because you will see stamps on your passport when you arrive in Cabo. That's one way to do this.
So basically, the lady's saying, "Hey, you can actually check your passport as well." So yeah, the lady is very suspicious, but she's still engaging in the conversation. And then towards the end, she does give a little bit more information. But yeah, so let's continue on.
In regards of whether or not you were on a plane, yeah, that I will not gonna even release this information to a passenger as you are a passenger.
Okay, so then my next question is, got it. My next question would, do you see anything that I would have flown on the 28th though? Do you have anything, details about me flying on the 28th without confirming if I flew or not?
No, I cannot pull that up at all if you travel on the 28th or not, or any other day. Here's why. If you also use the passes from our employees, right, sister, that you no longer communicate, let's say, then the information about usage of those passes would have been only through her special, wallet.
Got it.
Each employee have the access to it. Now, if you have any questions, then I would suggest, about your trip, use it or not use it. Yes, you will have to communicate with the employee of the airline. Or if you don't want to go through this, then you can go to American Airline non-res section.
Okay.
If there was any foul play,
Yeah.
But I could only see based on what you provided for me.
So the information that I provided, even because let me just ask you like this then, and this is just like off the record type of conversation. So if, and just hypothetically, if my sister booked me a flight, is it possible that she could have just booked me a flight even if I took it or not took it on that day, because she had just put it in the archives, like you said, her wallet?
Again, this is what you call trying to spin things or twist things to fit your narrative. You keep on forcing them. They have already said the 29th. Two people said the 29th. The first person is 29th. This lady said 29th. Furthermore, they told you the 29th. You still keep on pushing the 28th. And then when they tell you the purchase date. Now, the thing about the purchase date is that it's showing that this was actually, I guess, a last minute purchase for the tickets, right? Within that week, right? So that's that information. But just because someone purchased it on that day, it doesn't mean that they can use the ticket anytime. They can only use the ticket on the day that the flight is for. She's acting like you can just purchase a ticket and then at the moment you purchase it, you can board any flight. No, you still have to take the flight that you booked. And no one can go in and change any flight information either. Once you take the flight, it becomes a part of permanent record as that flight. And everybody that got on the flight, everybody that boarded with you will all have the same flight information. It does not change.
Even whether I took it or not?
Yeah, absolutely. But then the reservation, Miss Wiggins, wouldn't be showing like the passenger used it. It would have been canceled. If, let's say, flight is overbooked and you didn't make it, then it would have collapsed.
Got it.
It would not have that. So, worst comes, okay, 1 second, please. One more detail. 479. Because we cannot just locate your name saying, oh, let me see Miss Wiggins if she made on any of the flights, blah, 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 blah. For that, there's more involved than just, your name.
Okay, see, this is my question. So by her getting the pass on the 25th of October, and it's a standby, I could have taken it the day before, though, on the 28th.
Not on the same record.
Okay,
she would have had to change. She would have had to go to the reservation. Let's say if it's me, right, and I'm booking for my sibling.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, no problem. I put days in advance. It's international, blah 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 blah. Okay, no problem. And then you call him and say, hey, I cannot go on that day. I need to go a day before. So, okay, I'll go into your record and modify. Why create 100 records when you can work on the same record? That's one thing. Secondly, if that's the case, let's say I forgot that you have 29 or I had a problem with my system, right?
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't change it. Okay. I might have created another record for you on a different day. But that's where the policy is very strict. And again, this is between airline and employee. It's internal. We know.
Hey, Lizette, is it Liz? I would say Liz. Lizetia. Okay, it says, hey, Miss Dani, Justice's first in quote. I'm not going to lie. At first, she sounded good, digging into the families, and then she started to sound a little flaky for me, and she is. What by families do you mean like the Cabo 6 family or yeah. So I tend to avoid some channels, to be honest, because I mean we're completely different and how we approach things. So I avoid some channels, but for the most part, so I can avoid for a little while, but until some people keep on leaving comments or sending me messages, and then I'm like, this person has to be looked into. What was another comment I saw? And yeah, the call lasted way longer than it should have because she came across as very, very suspicious. And you definitely don't want to come across as suspicious on a call because that will make people put their guard up and not want to give you any information at all. And also, it looks like she called in on her own, like from her real phone number. She called in and it pulled up her own account. And since it pulled up her own account, she was probably transferred to like a department for people with an account or something like that, right? And then from there, she finally probably got to the right department. And then also, since she called in from her real phone number and her account came up, that's why they addressed her as Miss Johnson instead of something else.
Not going to talk about with you as a customer.
Got it.
Even though you are travel as a number, but it's, let me say, I don't want to be rude, but there's a certain thing stays in the house. You know what I mean?
I do.
So that's what it is.
I
It's
understand.
an in-house dirty laundry, let's put it this way. So we try to teach our employees how to properly use, ethically correct, without any,
Okay.
any problems that might be.
For this Kiva, that's why I want a clarification. Are they talking about Shanquell's family? Are they talking about the Cabo family? Because I know for me, I did look at Anita Hyatt, just to talk about that it wasn't no connection between Anita Hyatt, that it was an intimate partner homicide and not a connection to where Shanquella set up Elise. Shanquella has something to do with Elise's sister Anita Hyatt being M'd, right, unalived. So I did clear that up. So I did make a video on that. So that's why I asked for clarification. Was it something like that? We're looking into like the families like that, or was it Shanquella? Because I definitely don't support looking into Shanquella's family for anything. Okay, this video is almost over. This lady pretty much is going to confirm that the Nazir arrived on the 29th, and then Miss Fry herself, because she's Miss Fry, not me, is going to actually give a fake apology. Okay, watch. Go on.
Impact them, employee who's giving this life, let's say like your sister, employees who actually, number of passengers who's actually traveling, as well as employee who serving the customer at the time of boarding. All of that, all of this whole spiel has to be ethical, correct by the policy. We establish policies for external customers and internal. So for the 29th October, let's see. One moment.
Is there anything you can confirm for the 28th?
29th, you flew.
Again, this is what happens when someone continuously tries to spin things in their own direction and their own narrative, okay? Because they have said 29, but she still keeps saying 28 to try to get that out there. And the lady keeps saying the 29th. You flew on the 29th. And by you, you're impersonating Nazir, so Nazir flew on the 29th.
Okay, got it.
C-15B.
Okay.
That's one thing.
Okay.
Nazeer, Wiggins, and that is
C-15B.
Charlotte to Dallas.
Okay.
Charlotte, Dallas. Hold on, I'm not done.
Go ahead.
Let me go to international.
So she's saying Nazeer Wiggins flew on the 29th, which is what I've said. And how did she get this information? She used the boarding passes that I posted. She gave the record locator information. That's how they were able to pull the access the information, and she had to go to the right department to get the information, which I've said over a month ago, or whenever I got these. I have to go back and see the exact date, but I know it looks like it has been a month. I don't know.
1 moment. That is done, and then 4 seconds. That's what I'm saying. When I look at the archives, yeah, it's showing you travel. It's just very unorthodox when someone who actually traveled and now saying like, can you check if I board the plane? You see, it's very questionable.
I get that. I understand exactly what you're saying.
And there you have it. The lady says, can you someone asking, can you check to see if I boarded a plane is very questionable. And she's like, oh yeah, I understand it. So why would you even go call in and give that angle? Of course you're going to raise red flags and suspicions, of course. And then you think that, and then you want to actually sit on your channel and say, oh, why was it easier for that channel to get information? She must have had a friend going along with it. It's fake. No, I didn't have to do that. I called in for general information. That's why. I didn't impersonate Nazir and without having his email address, without even having his phone number, without actually knowing who purchased a ticket for him. Like, if I'm going to impersonate somebody, I need to know all their details at least. Come on now.
That's why.
Right.
That's the only thing. So it's kind of like, okay, are you really who you are, or you just
Absolutely. You're right. You're right.
And there you have it. The lady, and it's not just me saying that she came across suspicious. As you can see, the lady confirms what I've been saying this whole time, is that she came across as suspicious and raised red flags. This is why she had a lot of red tape and a lot of more hurdles. I didn't come across as suspicious. It was just like business as usual when I called. When you call, you raise red flags. Okay?
I understand, and I appreciate that, and I respect you for that. But I am me. I don't think somebody would try to call to verify me if it wasn't me. But you never know. Stranger things are known to happen.
Exactly. So you have no idea what might be and who thinks. You cannot read people's mind. Okay. And also you can see that you actually boarded Cabo flight as well on that day, 15 BTRC.
And the representative said, I can see that you also boarded a Cabo flight as well on that date, which is the 29th. Okay.
Without bags.
Without bags?
Yeah.
I had a carry-on.
Meaning like no check. Meaning no check.
Yeah, I'm like, I had a carry-on, but okay.
Yeah, carry-on. That's what it means. Like when there's a checking bag, then there's a different tag and all of that. Carry-on is considered as no bag. That's what it is.
Okay.
So you handle your own luggage. That's called no bag.
Got it. Because I didn't pay to put anything under the plane.
Yes, exactly. So that means we didn't have employee handling baggage, make sure the baggage arrived, all of the goody stuff.
Got it.
But anyway.
Okay. Well, you satisfied my question. And can you just tell me the time the flight arrived? In Cabo?
The time arrived. Which one?
In Cabo, to Cabo.
Cabo?
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah, it's arrived earlier than it's scheduled by 4 minutes.
Oh, that's it.
So at 12:23,
you got 12:19? Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, thank you so very much.
No problem.
You put that to rest.
Have a great day.
Same to you. Bye-bye. All right. Okay. Now, he flew on the 29th. Okay. We just made that confirmation.
Now, after all these countless videos, defaming my name, slandering my name, putting out misinformation, using my ticket information that I posted, cutting my name out, cropping my name out of it, trying to tell people that I chopped up audio, I faked the audio with a friend, I put out fraudulent receipts, I'm Team Nazir, and all these things you put out to defame my channel, my brand, and my name. Meanwhile, I have 2 monetized channels, and your channel over there is not even monetized. I wonder why you lost your monetization. That's another story. But yeah, so all this whole thing, and you also have a deleted live that you were like, I don't even know what was on it, but they said it was deplorable and it was very disgusting that you deleted the live. That's why you deleted it. So I'm going to send, so Linda said she sent it to somebody. So yeah, I'm interested to see that video that was deleted. I'm actually gonna give you this email address that you can send it to, Linda, because I definitely want to see this video that you deleted. So you should have verified this before you actually slander my name, defame my name, and make all these false accusations against my channel with receipts that I share with everybody, I didn't even put big watermarks over it to share with everybody. You should have verified this information before you slander my name and accuse me of sleeping with Nazir and everything else just because I said he arrived on the 29th after I verified it. So now that you verified that he arrived on the 29th, does that mean that you slept with him too? I mean, you accused me of sleeping with him because I said he arrived on 29th. So does that mean that you slept with him too, that you confirmed it? Make it make sense. Okay? So let's go ahead and continue this call to her fake apologies. And then we're going to continue on to now how she's back to, after she apologizes, how she goes, she doubles down, because I'll tell you why she doubles down. So let's go in order. Hold on.
Now, Nazir is not the attacker. Okay? Took me forever to get this information on this fool. So he ain't did it. Now, it go back to what's her name? Dejanay. Okay? So either way it go, it was gonna get confirmed one way or another. But he was there on the day it all went down. He got there at 12:19, well after everything went down. So this actually does clear his name, and now we can get off his neck. Okay? Because I'm hard. Okay, I'm gonna tell you straight up, I am a hard target. You can't just tell me, you got to show me. So we do know that Joya is not the person who had the D1 ticket. We were able to get a lot of intel, which came from that mama. I mean, yeah, if that's the mama or the sister, I don't know. Okay, but we were able to get a lot of intel, you guys. So yeah, he wasn't there. That clears his name, and now we can stay focused to the girl Dejanay. Okay, so it looked like Bigfoot did it. I said Bigfoot.
Girl, bye. So anywho, she said, "Oh, Nazir didn't do it. He didn't attack." And now, keep in mind, this is all gonna change. She's gonna flip her script again. And the reason she's gonna flip her script, she's actually gonna admit that she's gonna flip it because she's upset that I'm going to respond. What happened was, after this video, I actually planned a live and scheduled a live. So once you saw my scheduled live with this title, Defamation and Jealousy, referring to her slandering my name, she actually went live again to double down and say that now that Nazir's minion, which is me, is about to make a video on her, that she's going to double down on her spinning and false narratives and misinformation because she's upset, I guess, that I'm about to call her out. All right, thank you, Linda. I'm going to check it out. And I wonder, like, it's really bad to where it can be like flagged because she deleted it for a reason. So we'll see. And I'm sure, like, press 1 if you actually want to see if you didn't see the deleted video, you want to see the deleted video, I can make another channel. We can all watch it to see what was all said. So press 1 if you actually want to see the video, the dirty deleted video that she's posted. And then I will actually post it on a different channel. Okay. We can all watch it together, child, and see what was all said. So let's continue on. Child, y'all already pushing 1, so we're gonna be watching this dirty deleted video.
Okie dokie. Like I said, I need to know. Okay, I ain't trying to hear it from nobody but my own ears. And I was satisfied with this today. And we have called so many different times trying to get this same information. But today,
you called so many different times and then to debunk me and to call me a liar, and you didn't follow the instructions. So pretty much I did post on my community wall instructions because I got sick of you defaming my name and not following directions. It's kind of like if you give someone an assignment, you say follow these directions, and then they don't follow, and it's like it's not working. Oh, you're not following directions. So I said use a full ticket boarding pass, not the cropped one, the full one that I posted with the regular locator information, and everyone can verify. I don't post fake receipts, and I didn't have to even share my receipts. I don't have to share anything. I didn't have to share my video. I don't have to show any receipts. I don't have to share anything. I don't have to do all this stuff for free. I could have had memberships, but obviously since it's about a cause, I didn't do all of that. So put some respect on my name at least, child. But yeah, you went a little too far. That's why you're being called out. Everybody else got the slide because they didn't go this far. You went too far. And that deleted video, I'm curious to see what's on it. And it looks like there's a lot of ones in the chat. So other people, I wanted to see it too. So why was it? And then to think about it, what did I even do wrong? What did I do wrong besides post a receipt and then say that anyone can verify instead of calling me a liar, just call and verify it? So is that wrong? No. Is that wrong? What did I do wrong to deserve this much disrespect? I'm waiting. Besides share a receipt and say, if you call me a liar, at least call live to verify it. That's the issue here. Okay, so let's go ahead and continue on.
Our luck was there, and we was able to get that factual information. So it's been confirmed over here. And baby, when I tell you I cross T's, I dot I's, you can't just tell me, you know what I'm saying? I got to hear through my own ears to satisfy me, you know what I'm saying? And
so yeah, and then again, let's keep in mind throughout this whole thing, people want to keep on saying that I'm Team Nazir when I have told Nazir himself straight up, because I'm 100% and I'm going to be 100, and I'm going to tell somebody, look, whatever you try to tell me or whatever you say, you have to understand my position and where I'm approaching you from. And I said, I create this petition. I'm 100% Team Shanquella. So I am biased, okay? So I'm being biased means that I'm leaning more towards one person than the other. And obviously, if I say 100%, that means I'm all about Shanquella and getting information or seeking justice for her. Everybody else is just a means to that, and that's just true. Like, to get to the answers, I get to the truth, and that the reason, because I'm 100% Team Shanquella. So don't get it twisted on who I am. Just because I call and verify a ticket and find out the exact date someone arrived in a time doesn't mean I'm team them. It means I'm team truth and team receipts. Don't spin a narrative using my name. And at least call to verify the information or verify if I'm telling the truth or not first before you slander me and defame me and say deplorable things about me and my name and my brand.
I'm totally satisfied with saying that he was not there on the 28th, the morning of the 29th when all this stuff jumped off, okay? So that clears it, okay? What y'all say? See, one thing about me is I do not have a problem saying I'm wrong when I am wrong. You know what I'm saying? I don't know too many stand-up people out there that can actually admit to their wrongs when they're wrong. And I will say, you know, I dragged your name in the dust, the dirt. It went all the way down to the pits of hell. But I'm laughing, but I'm serious at the same time. So let me just get serious for a minute. To Nazir, you know what I'm saying? I renamed you Nazir. I do publicly apologize to you for accusing you of being there and being the attacker when clearly you were not.
Okay, so there she goes, apologize to Nazir, says she's sorry for accusing him for being there and he wasn't an attacker, and he was not. And of course, as I go through this, you'll see that she's actually back to accusing him of being an attacker, and it's all for maliciousness and to be vindictive, to out of retaliation for why she's she switched up. After this live she saw that I was going to go live about her slandering me, and the video she made on me, and then that's when she said, oh yeah, I'm going to now start accusing Nazir of attacking Shanquella again, and even change like what time I think it happened and everything, so I could spin a narrative. She actually will admit to that she's going to double down harder on him now because of his minion, who she's calling me as a minion. I'm no one's minion. I'm investigating and getting answers or research, and that's what I'm doing. I'm not no one's minion.
Okay, because like I said, we want the truth, and we are not going to run with narratives. We're not going to put false information out here. We're going to get the actual factual truth over here, so that way it cannot be nothing. But he had to have known something.
This whole video up until the time you got to the truth, the arrival date of October 29th, you were putting out misinformation and lying and slandering my name. So what do you call that? Okay.
Because he still got there and had no bags, as they say. But that's not to say he didn't have a carry-on, you guys, too, okay? Because he didn't have anything that he paid for to go under the plane that may have been too big to go on the plane as a carry-on, because they have certain sizes that they allow. So basically, he probably had a backpack, okay, or a duffel bag, but he did not have anything that went under. Today was a great day. We were able to get clarity and get this information factual, and we know now who the person is that had this employee itinerary. What time is it? 12:45. So we were able to get a lot, and I'm satisfied, and I hope that you guys are satisfied as well. And remember, like I said, because of the woman that I am, I can publicly say I was wrong. Okay, I was totally wrong, but I still wasn't gonna let up until I was proven wrong. And today I was proven wrong. And to that other channel, the little heifer, either way it go, no disrespect or whatever, but she.
It is disrespect. And then of course, the little heifer, you just mad because I was right. That was proof that I'm right that he arrived on the 29th. So he's my little heifer and all that. Girl, bye. Hold on. Yeah, she's trying to save now. But then, of course, once she saw that I was going to respond to all this nonsense, then she doubled down on what she was previously saying. So she has already switched up by now, y'all. So let's go ahead and continue on. We'll see that she has switched up and returned to what she was saying before. But now since the 28th wasn't right, and then now it's verified the 29th. So now she's making up a whole new storyline for how it could have happened on the 29th to how he still could have attacked her. The 29th even arriving later. So we'll continue on with that. I'm not going to post the name in the chat, but her name has already been posted. For 2 bids, I thought she was onto something, but the more bids I watched, the more I realized she was admitting it was okay to speculate only without any receipts whatsoever. Yeah, in a few seconds, I'm actually going to get to the part where she actually kind of admits to that she's going to double down back on Nazir now because of me. Watch. So that's called misinformation. You're not going to double down on him because of receipts or other things after you just apologize to him for accusing him of attacking. She even changed her title to Nazir as innocent. He didn't attack Shanquella. It was Dejeuner. And then once she saw I was going to go live about this whole situation, she switched back and said, oh, yeah, well, it's 50-50. He did possibly attack her. And let's watch. Hold on, let's listen.
She was able to also confirm that as well. So for that, I will also apologize to that indirectly without putting her name out there because I never said her name. But if you know, that's what I said, and that's what I'm going to stand firm on. But as far as Nazir's name, I will have to say he was not there, you guys. So now it goes back to it was DJ. She's the responsible party. And so and then we have to see if other footages are going to come out in the future. But, hey, it is what it is. So he wasn't there and he has been cleared. We could take him off the screen because he wasn't there, you guys. And he just wasn't there. OK, I don't know what this say, but let me put this up here to get. Froze up for a second. Hold on, y'all. I'll wait for it to unfreeze. And it's doing it again. So I'm trying to change it. We definitely grown over here. Okay. And I know me, I stand 10 toes down. When I'm right, and I'm wrong, I am wrong. But like I said, I was totally wrong, but it was a fun run.
She's like, I was totally wrong. Okay, pay attention to how she's gonna flip-flop on this. She said I was totally wrong on it, right? She also said that Nazir didn't attack Shanquella. It was that DJ Dejeuner Jackson. And then she thinks it's hilarious. After you slander, this is not the first video. Remember, we have that video I'm gonna have to post later. Everybody press 1 about seeing. She made that video first, making all those accusations and allegations on her channel to how many people on your channel you spread misinformation to, right? And then she made this video still slandering my name and my channel. And then so this it's all a joke in the game until you're the one being slandered and defamed, right? It's like you say, I don't want my channel to be the one that's considered a fraud, but then you want to put it out there that my channel is a fraud, child.
It ain't funny because, you know, this is somebody's life and I shouldn't laugh about the situation. So let me stop laughing and be actually serious. I got about, I got to be somewhere at 1 o'clock on. I have an online registration interview because I'm going back to school in the summer. So I have an online registration interview at 1 o'clock. It's 12:47 here. I'm going to take a few more minutes with you guys and I will be back to discuss the commentary that I was going to have actually talk about with you guys. But I'll leave this up here because this one was done in decent and in order. But it also just shows you guys the woman that I am, you know. So if anybody believed it, we can put it to rest today that it was not Nazir. He's not the responsible party who unalived Shanquilla. They do have their information. The witness account, you know, the fuzzy wuzzy video, you know, the witness account, but it still was other people in that villa. So now it's actually suspicious because it's like, well, then who are the 7 people that was in the room with
Again, she says it again. She said Nazir is clear because he's not on the lodge in Kuala. But like I said, she's already back on it. She's already back on saying some weird stuff. And I'm gonna. It's only a few. Let's see how many minutes left. It's not that much of video I'm gonna cover. I'm gonna play a portion of the second video. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to have to go watch their other video to see what it's all about and then see what channel I will have to play it on. So let's go ahead and finish up this video.
Her when she walked through that villa, because clearly we see that unless our eyes is playing tricks on us, you know what I'm saying? If y'all don't believe somebody was standing over there by that dresser.
Yeah, so Shell says a question, does the notion reverse? If a person tries to prove the attacker is anyone except DJ, does that mean the person is pro DJ? See how people don't make their own logic match them? Yeah, like we can say that she's pro Desiree Jackson since she's constantly trying to prove her innocent, even though Sue Ann Robinson, who she respects, and Benjamin Crump have both they both wrote a letter to the White House, right? They co-wrote a letter stating that it was Desiree Jackson that is on the extradition paperwork and on the arrest warrant to be arrested. So why is she still bringing up Nazir as the attacker? Okay, so that's weird. And then she'll say, "Oh well, she like, is she gonna start accusing Sue Ann Robinson and Ben Crump of covering for Desiree? I mean, covering for Nazir too? Like they're in on this conspiracy to protect Nazir when he's actually on there and like weird stuff? Or is she gonna actually go by logic and say, hey?" That's who's on the extradition paperwork. So I'm going to post that as well. Hold on.
Okay. Someone opened up the door. Okay. And then also, I want you guys to get some names for me because I still want to be able to call back. I need names and I need birthdays because I still would like to call back to verify if there's any information that can share with us because they said dreadlocks. Now I'm on dreadlocks. No, I'm serious. I'm on dreadlocks, okay? So, again, I do things different. I don't follow the trend. I am the trend. You know what I'm saying? But I had to come back and say, you know, if he catches this live and the other lady over there catches the live, we were able to definitely confirm the information today, okay, that he was not there on the 28th, okay? He got there on the 29th. He was on a D1 pass. He didn't have no luggage going under the plane, but he definitely got there on the 29th as.
Okay, well, I'm glad you were able to confirm it, but this was already being confirmed. And like I said before, I put this out and only thing you're saying, I told the truth that I put this out as valid receipts. I said that anybody can call with the record, locate information, give it to the right department, the hub desk, which is a support desk for representatives, because I said the main representative will not be able to access it, but once they get to the hub desk, they will be able to access the archives and give the information. So everything I said was true. So there was no need for all the defamation and slander and all the things you said, the disrespect. All right, that's why you're being called out by my channel. And it's not just once, it's like numerous times you have been doing this and I've let you off the hook and I have not addressed it. I've ignored it, but at this point, no, it has to be addressed because kindness can be seen as weakness and child, you don't know who I am. So let's see here.
He stated, And so that puts that to rest, but again, we'll wait until more information comes out from the officials who is actually covering this case. We're not a part of covering the case. We just commentarying on the case. Okay, so it's just our commentary, our thoughts over here. We're gonna be agreeing to disagree, but baby, we were able to get a lot of intel today, and that put a lot of this information to rest. So I'm done with talking about him, okay? And we're going to move forward with just sticking to the information of what we know and also bringing our own opinions outside of the facts of what we know. But we still need to figure out who was those people that was in that villa, because they said it was a couple, okay? There was someone who approached the concierge that we don't know the name of that individual, and we don't know who the couple was, okay? So those two are still questionable.
Okay, wait 1 second. It reset. Wait 1 second. Maz, can you actually post a phone join link, please?
Okay, everybody, we are back with another.
Okay, that you no longer communicate, let's say, are involved. Actually travel and now saying like
got 1219. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I got to hear through my own ears to satisfy me. You know what I'm saying? And I'm totally satisfied with saying that he was not there on the 28th, the morning of the 29th, when all this stuff jumped off. Okay. So.
And pay attention, she said he was not there on the 28th or the morning of when all the stuff jumped off. So now that this was found out to be true, right? What I was stating, she has now moved it to where Shanquella Popsy was attacked once Nazir arrived. Like he arrived there and then drove off somewhere and then came back. So we're going to get into it. So she made this video right here, and then later on she's going to go back on it. Watch. Hold on. And someone mentioned it. Why did she say helpful if she was actually apologizing? Yeah, it was a fake apology. And what she was expecting it was for no one to respond to her. Like, I haven't responded to her all this time, so she wasn't expecting me to respond. But once she saw a video of me about to respond, that's when she went live again to double down, to try to get ahead of my videos to say.
That clears it. Okay. What y'all say? See, one thing about me is if there's any information that can share with us, because they said dreadlocks. Now I'm on dreadlocks. No, I'm serious. I'm on dreadlocks. Okay. So again, I do things different. I don't follow the trend. I am the trend. You know what I'm saying? But I had to come back and say, if he catches this live and the other lady over there catches the live, we were able to definitely confirm the information today. Okay. That he was not there on the 28th. Okay. He got there on the 29th. He was on a D1 pass. He didn't have no luggage going under the plane, but he definitely got there on the 29th, as he stated. And so that puts that to rest, But again, we'll wait until more information comes out from the officials who is actually covering this case. We're not a part of covering the case. We just commentarying on the case. Okay. So it's just our commentary, our thoughts over here. We're going to be agreeing to disagree, but baby, we were able to get a lot of intel today, and that put a lot of this information to rest. So I'm done with talking about him. Okay. And we're going to move forward with just sticking to the information of what we know and also bringing our own opinions outside of the facts of what we know. But we still need to figure out who was those people that was in that villa, because they said it was a couple. okay? There was someone who approached the concierge that we don't know the name of that individual, and we don't know who the couple was, okay? So those two are still questionable, and I will be digging into those individually to just research that and see what we can do. And you guys as well, and continue to email me information.
So yeah, this video is wrapping up. So the first video, she pretty much like slanders and lies on me and says these are unverifiable tickets, that I misled my audience. I put a fake audio. I had a friend join in on it. You already heard the whole thing. Towards the end of the lie, she finally gets the right people, and then they tell her that I was telling the truth and Nazir was telling the truth on when he arrived. And then she said that clears it up, him as being an attacker and everything else. And then now, as you'll see in the next live, she goes live after seeing me about to go live. And she goes back to saying that he possibly attacked Shanquella. And yeah, so she flip-flops back again. And we'll see her why she does it. So let's pay attention. Hold on.
As it becomes available. Let me put my email up here because I saw somebody wanted the email. Okay. So let me just get that up here for you guys. My email is right here on the screen. And let me put it in white so you can see it. Okay, right there. Blow it up. But no, nobody is covering for Nazir. Okay. We were able to clear this up today. And he is...
Okay, but once I cleared up the information and I verified it, you accuse me of covering for Nazir. But now that you verified the flight, he took that flight on 29th and arrived on the 29th. So now are you covering for Nazir? See, that's not logical thinking. That's illogical thinking. So when I verified the tickets and I was accused of covering for Nazir, and then when you verify, it's like, oh, let me ring my alarm and child.
He was not there on October 28th, 2022. He was there on October 29th, 2022. He was on the D1. He made the flight. He had a seat. They gave him a seat number. He was on that flight. She didn't want to confirm it, but she ended up confirming it with us. And she did confirm it, you guys. So she did confirm it, okay? So that puts that to rest, okay? Hopefully that satisfied everybody in the chat. And I hope you guys see that this channel is upstanding and stands on it and corrects itself when need to be corrected, okay? So Angel A said we need the flight list of the 28th. Girl, we ain't about to get all that, but we definitely go continue to put these pieces to the puzzle together, one piece at a time. That is my time. You guys are the best. I appreciate each and every one of you guys for tuning into this live, and I was proven wrong today, and I stand on that, and that's okay. I live to see another day, okay, because I'm a woman of minds, and I can actually say that. I don't know too many people that can, but I know what we can do over here, okay? So with that being said, you guys have a great rest of y'all Thursday. I got 8 minutes before I got to be in this Zoom meeting, and we'll be back. Okay, it's supposed to be some stuff going down at night. I don't know if it's clickbait or not, but we'll wait and be patient and respectable to see exactly what is going on out here so we can bring this information. Let me see.
Okay, for anyone that wants to join a membership and you're on the phone, I will have to post a link. There's a different link for iPhones. I don't have it with me right now, but there is a different way for iPhones and Androids, or should I say phones. If you're on a device, phone devices, one way you can join on a device or phone is actually go to a web browser. Like go to YouTube on a web browser on your phone and view it as a desktop, and then you'll be able to, and also on a computer, but that's how you can join on the phone.
So somebody said, oh, baby, y'all just ain't gonna let it go, huh? Well, you know what? I'm gonna let it go because like I said, I'm satisfied and I'm like the hardest person to convince. But this is what I like about me is because I still stand firm on something until I'm able to get corrected. And today I was corrected and I'm correcting it, and I'll put this out there, changing up the thumbnails to let it be known that he wasn't there, you guys, okay? Because this is a serious situation. And again, this go one or two ways, but he living his life out there because he knew and he knows and he's standing firm on it. He was not there, you guys. Okay, no matter how much I want him to be there, and don't want to be wrong. It's okay to be wrong when you can stand up firm about making these corrections.
And that's what she's doing. She's wrong, but she's gonna try to stand 10 toes down in it now because she saw that I was gonna go live and address the slander. So so she's back to she was projecting. She's the one that can't handle being wrong, and instead of admitting she's wrong and actually issuing a real apology, a sincere apology, she doubles down and tries to say, well, I'm gonna spin things, I'm gonna put out more misinformation to apply more pressure and put my foot on your neck now because you pretty much because you called her out, right? So that's what she's doing now. Hold on.
And again, he was not there. And let's give him a horn on the way out. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. If you're not subscribed to the channel, please hit that subscribers button. Hit that bell notification and select all because you definitely don't want to miss us when we come back. Nazir wasn't there. Let's give him a horn.
So that's how she ended that live. But now we're going to go to the next live and you'll see that she's back to accusing Nazir of brutally attacking Shanquella and how she, of course, brings me up and says that because I am about to make a video on her, accusing her of defamation and jealousy, that she's going to double down and apply more pressure to Nazir now. Okay, so anyway, she made this post. She put, I understand how everyone feels, but we have to be honest. He may not be believable, but he was telling the truth. She's talking about Nazir. Remember, you are all entitled to your opinion, but the truth will set you free. Nazir is innocent, may be guilty of leaving, but his ticket was verified by me and the American Airlines. No, it's like this was already verified by me. Okay, you might confirmed, but it was actually verified by me. Okay, so I guess it's not verified until she actually after a million tries of being weird and suspicious on the phone, she actually gets through to get the answer, right? So so she said, I understand how everyone feels, but we have to be honest. She didn't take her own advice. He may not be believable, but he was telling the truth. So she was saying that Nazir was telling the truth about when he arrived. And before this, she had been saying that Shanquella was attacked early in the morning or on the 28th that she was attacked. Now that it has been confirmed that Nazir didn't get there on the 28th or early that morning, she has now switched to saying that Nazir possibly attacked her once he arrived in Cabo late that afternoon. Okay. So remember, okay, it says, let's see, remember you are all entitled to your opinion, but the truth will set you free. Nazir is innocent, may be guilty of leaving, but his ticket was verified by me in America. Okay, so Renee Jones says it's verified by both of you. No, I don't respect I'm not giving her that level of respect. If you start a video slandering my name and defaming my name, accusing me of putting out a fake receipt, I'm not going to give you respect and say you verify anything. You only confirmed. You confirmed. You didn't verify. You confirmed what I already verified. I verified this a month ago. She took my ticket, my receipts, cropped my name off of it, and put her name on top of it as if it were her receipts, lied on me and said it was a fake receipt, lied on me and said I made a fake phone call with a friend, accused me of sleeping with Nazir, a bunch of other slanderous things. So I'm not going to give her the respect of saying she verified or helped me with anything. Her attempt or her goal on this call was to actually slander me and to prove me wrong, but actually she did the opposite. She proved herself wrong. So I'm not giving her that level of knowledge and respect, just like she doesn't give me any. She confirmed what I already posted. And her goal was not to try to verify the tickets. Her goal on the call was actually try to discredit me. So she confirmed, not verified. So let's see. Well, I mean, it's like apples and bananas at this point, but I guess you have to catch the replay if you didn't watch from the beginning. There's also another live that she deleted. She dirty deleted a live, and I was sent it, and I will have to watch it to see what it's about. I'm going to actually go live with that. Depending on if it's really inappropriate, I'm not going to play it on this channel. I mean, she demonetized. I'm not trying to get demonetized. If it's appropriate enough to play on the channel, I will. If not, then we will have to watch it on another channel. Yeah. Or I'll just post a link to it. I'll see how it goes. Okay, so let me go to the next thing.
The devil had that.
Okay, so now we're going to play the live she did after that one, after the fake apology one. She went live again to now spin the narrative and say, well, even though he arrived on the 29th, we can now move it and say, well, he still attacked her, but he attacked her once he arrived to Cabo instead of early the 29th or early that morning or even the day before on a Friday. Since I can't put him there on the 29th in the morning, I'm going to put him there when he put himself there at like 2:17 p.m. So now I will say that
just to clear up a few things, okay? For one, because I'm going to put this in the beginning.
Okay, so now this is the second audio of her doubling down and going back on what she just said. Hold on.
I ain't no jealous in my bone. Okay, let's just put that on the table. I don't have a jealous bone in my body. Ain't no hater. Okay.
Okay, when she means by jealous bone and hater, take a look at my title. Take a gander. Take a look at my title. She saw that I had a live plan. I was gonna go last night, but I was too tired, and I was like, I'll just deal with this in the morning because I'm too tired. So she saw my live that I was gonna go live, so she tried to go live ahead of me to get ahead of my video, and she thought that when I said defamation, I was talking about Nazir. I was talking about myself. And when I said jealousy, yes, I was talking about myself because she appears and comes across as jealous of me because no one would have this much rage and this much anger and this much disrespect for someone they're not jealous of when I didn't do anything besides post the receipt and say anyone wants to verify. Instead of she has been calling me a liar about the receipt for a long time. So instead of calling me a liar about the receipt, why not call the verify live on your channel? Okay. So yeah. So yes, that comes across as jealous. And then you're also taking on like what I do online, like calling and doing certain things, how I move. You're trying to do the same thing. So, and yeah.
I came on here. I said what I said. I stood on my word. I made the corrections. But don't play me, okay? Because I'm not the one. I will go on my backup channel and I will drag you to filth, okay?
And that was her threat to try to get me to not go live by saying she would go on her backup channel and drag me for filth. I guess that's what she called herself doing the first time. And girl, don't confuse the kindness and the sweetness and how I try to get along and be cordial to a colleague with me being soft. Because girl, I can get gutter too. Just watch. So you can get on a backup channel and try to drag. I can do the same thing, and you better be shy. You don't know me. You don't know me. I can drag your behind too. I mean, I'm not trying to get to that level and stoop to that level of gutter, but everyone knows you can code switch. You can switch up. I definitely can switch up, and a lot of my day ones and people, they already know. Like, don't try it, girl. So y'all heard talking about, oh, she tried to threaten me. I'm like, if you go live about this and you tread lightly, I'm gonna go on the backup channel and drag you for filth. Like, okay, go ahead, do what you do. Nobody ain't stopping you.
So anyway, just putting that out there in the beginning. So tread lightly, okay? Second of all,
I'm going to tread how I want to tread, and that's the reason I made a video, because no one's gonna try to nobody runs me or tells me what to do. If I want to respond to something, then I will. I have the right to respond. You made 2 videos. Actually, yeah, I made countless videos trying to debunk me and defame me, right? So goose meat gander, like, why can't I respond? Like, it's a problem when I respond, but all these videos you have made about me, no.
No defamation of character. If Nazir got a problem, we don't need these bloggers to advocate for him. He can speak for himself. That's just a clear thing. So I want to put that out there now because I already see where the negativity is coming from. I see where the devil is busy at. But you know what? I'm going to let the devil have that. because
Girl, the devil been busy for a long time, and you the devil. You've been busy for a long time, slandering my name, defaming my name, taking stuff from my channel, spinning it and twisting it and doing whatever you want to, taking my name off of it. Just being a hot mess and being highly disrespectful. And I'm just not responding to you, child. But listen, you got the wrong one if you think that you can push me around and you, oh, little helpful girl, you don't even know the half. You don't know me. Like, girl, I'm not one to back down. In fact, I'm not even going to go there all the way right now, but girl, it can escalate and escalate and escalate, and I can match energies. Believe that.
I know I'm bigger than that and I'm better than that. And I see that's the game.
You're bigger and better than that, but you made a nasty live and deleted the live. Yeah. Yeah. It sounds like you're bigger and better. And then you also threatened me right here saying, oh, I'm going to a backup channel and drag you for filth. Like, go right ahead and send me the link while you're at it. And don't delete it before I watch it.
To try to grow off of, okay? I don't have to grow like that. I grow organically, naturally, and authentically.
I grow organically, naturally, and authentically. I don't buy subscribers. I don't do anything like that. People come to my channel, subscribe because they like my content. So yeah, you grow off of lies and slander and defamation and being like shock value. You're posting things that like shock, like, oh my God, this is what somebody did. Oh, this is what somebody did. It's easy to make a video and then off of shock. Like, it's somebody hiding in his corner when there's some luggage. That's easy to get views. I had to go live and post receipts, like real things, like real content and real information and real facts. So I can't just make up something and then make it like shock value and size it so that way people will come to my channel and watch it because it's like, oh my gosh, that happened. I can't do that. I have to only go by the truth, and the truth sometimes is not as great as like great for some people. Like, oh my gosh, this is crazy, like that. I mean, some people obviously like that, but some people like the shock value. That's why a lot of news articles will put something shocking in a title.
Okay, so we'll just let them have their little moment, but please tread lightly. Like I said, I will drag you to filth on a backup channel. Now,
and listen up closely. Go ahead and do what you got to do. Go in the backup channel, drag me for filth, whatever you want to call yourself doing. And while you're at it, send me a link. Let me actually watch it before you delete it. Stand 10 toes down in it. I'm waiting. And don't be surprised when I make a video and I drag you for filth. Yeah, because I can do it too. Like, a girl, like, you already know, everybody got the switch up. People can be professional, they can have class, they can have or they can be a gutter and they can be ratchet. You think that I can't get to that level and stoop just because you never saw me stoop? Just because you haven't saw me stoop, that don't mean that I can't get down in the gutter too, child. Don't get it twisted. See, that's what I'm saying, y'all. Like, some people really, really be thinking like, I can just run over her and girl, you think you can bully me? I can show up, girl. You don't know me at all. You apparently don't. Sucks to be you. You don't know who you're dealing with, but I'm not a pushover. And that's why I made this live, like, some tread lightly. Girl, I'm gonna tread heavily. What's somebody put tread heavily? Let's go. You ain't said nothing but a word. I can get on the backup channel too. I mean, I've been trying to keep this all cute and keeping it cute because I'm cute and everything. I'm trying to keep it cute, but I ain't gonna stay mute for somebody trying to bully me. I'm not one to be bullied. I don't know who you think you can bully, but you got the wrong one. I can start with this picture right here on you on the right. See this picture of you right here? I can post this on a backup channel. I can go in on it for about 2 hours. A good 2 hours. Go straight in on this one picture. Just boom, 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 boom. But do I have to get to that level and stoop? Do I want to? Not really. But can I do it? Yeah. So anybody can do that. Yeah, tread heavily. Like, girl, you ain't say nothing but a word. But we can try to keep this cute. But I don't know who you're trying to bully, but you got the wrong one. It ain't Dani motherfucking Robertson. And that's on facts. So let's go. Talking about tread lightly. That's why this video is being made. Now, there's a reason I'm called the Avenger, and it's called just. I can fight for justice because I have to be tough. I have to be strong. I have to have like myself together in order to fight for justice for other people. Okay. And if I fight for justice for other people, you think I'm not going to fight for justice for myself and fight for my own name and fight for my own channel, my own brand? You got another thing coming. Girl, I have to be tough because I have to be tough for other people that can't have a voice for themselves. So I've learned to be tough. So nobody ain't going to tell me to tread lightly. I'll tread heavily and heavier than you can. So let's go, let's go, let's go. Oh, and look what we have here. It looks like just like 2022, you were all excited and happy because you were officially a YouTube brand. YouTube said that you were a partner, your channel was monetized, and you can start promoting your channel more because you're a monetized channel, right? But now it looks like just in a short amount of time, for the last 3 months, your channel has been demonetized. I don't see a join button on your channel. I don't see what people can super chat you. So you don't even have monetization. I mean, like, why did you lose your monetization and for 3 months? And I do see that you're trying to make a new channel. So, like, are you trying to make a new channel so you try to get monetized? Again, like, why did you get demonetized? I wouldn't be surprised if you got demonetized for all this misinformation you're putting on your platform. So yeah, the memberships ain't shipping over there. Ain't nobody able to cash the super chat. They could cash up, but not super chat, right? Membership comments, stay tuned. Yeah, but you don't lost the memberships on your channel, right? That's probably why you're a little angry. You see that I still have memberships and super chats over here. My channel is monetized, and I have more than one monetized channel. This ain't my only channel. I have 2 monetized channels. I'm just saying. So yeah, you posted this, right? So I don't know. Maybe that's why you're angry that you're making all this content. You're not even getting paid for it. I mean, why should you even get paid for misinformation and slander? I'm just saying.
That.
Okay, let's get into this other video. Hold on. I mean, maybe somebody want to join a membership, but they can't right now until you fix your channel up. Fix it up. And people actually should be reporting you from misinformation. Your channel should be monetized because it's a misinformation channel. Check the YouTube community guidelines. Okay, so let's see. Let's see this other video right here. Hold on.
People is gonna hate you for being you because they can't do what you do or how you do it. Okay, they don't know how to. It just ain't in everybody, and I understand.
Girl, trust me, I have nothing to be hating on you for. I'm not jealous of your channel or anything like that. Like, why would I be jealous of your channel? I could pull in some of the same numbers with less people. Child. And as far as looks goes, I'm not even gonna get into the roasting right now, but I can go on a backup channel and do all that.
Yeah. Okay. And I ain't for everybody. So
and I know I ain't for everybody. That's why you don't have to be over here taking my receipts. You don't have to be over here taking my talking points, and you don't have to be on my channel. You don't have to view my channel or use any of my stuff, any of my materials, any of my content. You don't have to use any of my stuff. Like, bye. I ain't for everybody, right? But I guess I'm for everybody when you need some receipts, right? When you need some receipts, you need something to post, or you need something to talk about. Then I'm for you. But when you other than that, I guess I'm not, right?
Get this here going. Okay. Exactly. And I'm not. And I'm going to always be encouraged, and I'm going to always stand 10 toes down. But I know, you get.
Standing 10 toes down, you deleted the video. You deleted a video. You said you dragged me for filth, and you deleted that video, right? Somebody left a comment because I got a screenshot. Somebody in the chat was like, "Oh, who you dragging? Who you dragging?" And I guess she calls up dragging me, but I didn't even get to see the video. But I do have it. I'm gonna post it. I'm gonna look at it. So Shell told me that it's not appropriate for this channel. So that means I'm gonna have to post it somewhere else. But I'm definitely gonna be seeing what you said and deleted it. You should have stood 10 toes. If you had stood 10 toes down and not deleted it, then we can all go to your channel and watch it. But you deleted it.
These little rats that come around and they're full of drama. That's the devil's playground. Because at the end of the day, and I want to put this out here. The only thing I cleared Nazir of was getting there on the 29th. Okay. Now, he putting himself there in a time to say when he arrived, Shanquilla was still alive. So, it's still possible, even though we saw, the video, he's still not cleared. Okay. He's just
You actually made a post, and you also said in the video that you cleared him, totally cleared him of attacking Shanquella, because you were putting it out there that she was attacked early in the morning on the 29th or on the 28th. So if he arrived late that afternoon, then that means you had totally cleared him. You said yourself totally cleared him of attacking Shanquella, and you said it was Dejanay Jackson, right? Yes, you did. You said that in your video and a post, but once you saw me about to go live and blast you for defaming me, that's when you doubled down and went back on your word and said, oh yeah, it's possible that he still attacked Shanquella.
Clear from not getting there on the 28th. Okay, so let me make sure my viewers hear me clear. Okay, he got there on the 29th. I was able to confirm that much. Okay, I was able to confirm his flight landed 4 minutes early, would put him in Cabo at 12:19 to be exact. Okay, it did not take him 2 hours to get to the villa, so it's safe to say he got there about 1 something. Okay, well, we'll just give him the time, 2:17. Okay, we'll give him that. He said it was traffic. He didn't have to get his luggage, because we heard that the airline said he didn't even have no luggage to get. So that takes that off the table when we actually start dissecting it, okay? Because I still got to listen to my playback in its entirety, and then listen to the call, listen to what the operator stated, and then break that down. But basically, what I recall is he didn't have no luggage. So why did it take him up to 2:17 to get to the villa? Okay.
Okay, remember when he posted that video, when I posted the video, it said 2:17 p.m. She was actually saying, oh, he busted. She made a video saying he's busted. He arrived at 2:17 p.m. on the 28th, right? And she said the video was real, but he arrived on the 28th at 2:17 p.m. And now she's saying, like, I guess the video is fake, and he arrived on October 29th. Oh, wait, she's saying the video is still real, but he came to the villa, left the villa to go to the store, and then came back to the villa, and then he posted the 2:17 p.m. one. Like, it's weird. Like, it's so all over the place and weird. That's why it doesn't really make sense.
On the 29th. So it could it be possible he got to the villa, because he's still on the table. Okay, like I said, I cleared him by saying, yeah, he arrived on the 29th, but I'm still fixated on it was a male that attacked Shanquilla. Okay, so I want to make sure I'm clear here, you guys. I still feel it was a male. Now, until the authorities come out with the facts that the unnamed warrant is for Dejanay, he's still on the table, because you still could have made it there if we look at the time. And because the way that they explained the villa and the way that the sun comes in the villa, so they had to put the wood lining around, so that could manipulate the sun. Okay, the way.
Okay, this is her now, after she saw me about to go live and try to get ahead of it. This is her now trying to spin it to where it wasn't what she said before about it happening on the 28th or the 28th. And it wasn't before how she said it happened on October 29th early in the morning. Now she's trying to position it to where how she can spin it and put Nazir there still by saying now it occurred when he arrived, when his flight landed that afternoon. So now she's trying to put that the attack of Shanquilla happened like around the time Nazir arrived, and then he attacked her and then left and then came back, and he also wore a wig. And I remember in the video you can actually see Dejanay's like breast moving around if you actually pay attention. So I guess he actually put on like a costume too of women's like fake breasts to move around a little bit to give the impression of a woman with the child. Let's listen. Hold on. So now she's still trying to put Nazir there. Remember, she just flip-flopped because she was just saying something completely different. And also the authorities have said it. By authorities, I mean Sue Ann Robinson got it from the Mexican officials and being prompt that is Dejanay on the arrest warrant and on the extradition. And I'm going to play that video, so we have to listen closely to what they say. And the what is it? The letter to the White House. So let's go ahead.
He came in. So who's to say that he didn't get there in time and did what he had to do and got up out of there? Okay, so at the end of the day, I'm gonna stand firm on that because I don't want you guys to be misunderstood when I say he's innocent for getting there on the 29th. It's a fact he got there on the 29th. That's a fact. But at the same time, he could have gotten there at 1, did what he did to her, took off, got a ride. However he did it, okay, it's gonna hit the fan. But I'm gonna stay on his neck because since he got his little minion, wanna
pay attention. She said she's gonna stay on his neck because he got his little minion. Pay attention when somebody says because or cause. They would say like cause and effect. Okay, I'm gonna stay on his neck because he got his little minion. So that's why she's going to double down, spin narratives, put out false information, misleading information, and mislead the audience because she saw that I was going live and she's thinking like I'm covering for him and I'm being his minion. So now she's going to double down harder on him, even though she knows it's misinformation. So that's her thing. It's maliciousness, it's been to be vindictive, and it's out of retaliation. That's not I don't care how angry I am at someone or upset I am and how much I want revenge or to retaliate. I'm not going to put out misinformation in order to do so. I can actually win someone by just putting out the truth. I can win against someone by putting out facts. I don't have to win against someone by being malicious or lying or slandering. If you have to stoop to that level to win, then you really don't know how to battle, because I can battle people, and most people know on here I can battle people by putting out the truth about you and receipts about you. I don't have to lie on you to win against you, and that's on period.
Talk her talk, I'm gonna talk my talk, and I'm gonna stay on his neck just because I can.
And I'm gonna stay on his neck just because I can. So that's a misuse of your platform to actually just to be salute. Hey Shank, and make sure y'all check out Shank's channel and subscribe to his channel. Also my girl Kiva, subscribe to her channel as well. So yeah, so she said just because I can. It's not because she has receipts. It's not because she has facts and proof or evidence of why she's standing on his neck. It's because she can, and she thinks, and she's upset that I am responding or I was about to respond. So pay attention to the wording. Pay attention to the reason why someone gives you why they're going to continue to do something that they already said was wrong, right?
His little minion wanna talk her talk. Is for Dejanay, he's still on the table because you still could have made it there if we look at the time. And because the way that they explained the villa and the way that the sun comes in the villa, so they had to put the wood lining around, so that could manipulate the sun, okay, the way it came in. So who's to say that he didn't get there in time and did what he had to do and got up out of there? Okay, so at the end of the day, I'm gonna stand firm on that because I don't want you guys to be misunderstood when I say he's innocent for getting there on the 29th. It's a fact he got there on the 29th. That's a fact. But at the same time, he could have gotten there at 1, did what he did to her, took off, got a ride. However he did it, okay, it's gonna hit the fan. But I'm gonna stay on his neck because since he got his little minion wanna talk her talk, I'm gonna talk my talk, and I'm gonna stay on his neck just because I can. Okay, this is my platform. If you feel you got a defamation lawsuit, sue me. Okay, put it like that. Okay, because at the end of the day, baby, you got the right one, boo boo. Now.
Girl, it's clear that you have nothing to sue for. I mean, your channel is not, you have nothing to sue for. And you got the wrong one. You thought that I was somebody you can like you try to go live and threaten me. I'm gonna drag you for filth on my other channel. Tread lightly. the last person that said something to me like that, talking about stay in my lane and try to bully me, they wish that they regret the day they actually tried to bully me, because in the end, I won that whole situation. Trust me, no one can bully me. No, my job as the person that actually fights for justice for people is to stand up against people that are that try to bully or try to be a certain way. I have actually talked on the phone to people that have killed people, like murderers, because they murdered someone that was like innocent or something. So you think I'm going to let you? I'm going to be afraid of you? Why? Why would I be afraid of you, girl? Bye.
Like I said, he could still possibly be the assailant, okay? Due to the fact that he got there at 12:19, he did not have no luggage to pick up. He didn't have no luggage to pick up. So that takes away the takeaway time. That takes that away. Even though he got something to show him, 2:17, who's to say he didn't leave and do something and get in the ride and then be like Dr. Dre? Okay?
He might not have had the baggage to be like he might have just had to carry on. However, he still has to go through the customs process. He still has to travel to the villa. And also, let's be clear here. When she also did the estimate for when he arrived, like how long it takes to get from the airport to the villa, she didn't actually calculate it the right way. And I'll actually show you, she didn't calculate that right. Again, if you're trying to recreate something or do something exactly as I did, to get you will only get the same result if you actually follow what I've done. When you called in, for example, when you called into the airport, you were impersonating someone, and you also called in your real number, so your real account pulled up. You didn't actually handle that call correctly. And then number two, when you actually try to calculate the how long the estimated time of arrival from the airport to the villa, you didn't even have the villa address. You put Villa Linda 32. That's for all you put. And then I don't know, but you need to have the actual address to the villa and then the address to the airport, and then calculate the time and not just go by distance. And the reason you don't go by distance is why I will explain later, is you don't go by distance because I can have a store can be 10 minutes away from me, right? And depending on the time of day, how long it would take me to get to that store, even though it's only 10 minutes away. I mean, let's say 10 miles away. Let me go back. So let me say a store is 10 miles away from me. How long will it take me to get to that store? The first question you would have to ask me is, what time of day am I going to try to go to the store? If I go late at night when there's hardly any cars on the road, I'm going to get there fast. If I go when it's like rush hour traffic and everybody just got off work at like 5 p.m., it's going to take me longer to get there because they're going to be stuck in traffic for maybe some time period. So it depends on the time of day. So you can't just say, oh, something is 10 miles away, so it's automatically going to take this amount of time to get there. No, you still have to go by traffic times and conditions as well. Take that into consideration. So she actually tried to calculate the time from the airport to the villa by just seeing how many miles away it is, instead of actually taking into consideration the traffic conditions. So that's not how you do. That's not how you verify estimated time of arrival for someone or anything.
I'm just gonna stand 10 toes firm on that. How about that? Because, like I said, baby, we could flip it and dip it and slice it and dice it. Okay.
And there you have it. She admits that she said, and she's gonna stand 10 toes down because she said we can flip it and spin it and dice it. Why do you have to do, when you have the truth, you don't need to flip it or spin it and do all these things to it. That's what you call spinning a conspiracy. That's what you call spinning a false narrative. That's what you call putting out a lie. Because when I put out something as a receipt, that's going to be a fact that's going to stand on its own. I don't have to spin it. I don't have to twist it or do anything or manipulate it to fit my agenda or my narrative. So you pretty much are admitting to, number one, you're gonna go harder on Nazeer because you think you don't like me responding to your so-called, like you're trying to bully me. And then number two, you're gonna you said that you just admitted to that you're gonna spin and twist and flip and however. So basically, you're threatening to slander people and defame people just for content and just to be malicious. So again, your channel is known for misinformation. I don't know why you're demonetized, but I'm not surprised. Who actually admit to spinning and twisting and flipping things if they're about the truth?
his little minion want to talk her talk, I'm going to talk my talk. And I'm going to stay on his neck just because I can. Okay? This is my platform. If you feel you got a defamation lawsuit, sue me. Okay? Put it like that. Okay? Because at the end of the day, baby, you got the right one, boo-boo. Now, like I said, he could still possibly be the assailant. Okay? Due to the fact that he got there at 12:19, he did not have no luggage to pick up. He didn't have no luggage to pick up. So that takes away the takeaway time. That takes that away. Even though he got something to show him 217, who's to say he didn't leave and do something and get in the ride and then be like Dr. Dre? Okay? I'm just going to stand 10 toes firm on that. How about that? Because like I said, baby, we could flip it and dip it and slice it and dice it. Okay?
Because you have video of a crime that you can see. It should be no different.
Okay, so in this clip right here, it's going to pretty much show Sue Ann Robinson and Ben Crump both stating that the extradition paperwork is for Dani Jackson and also that the arrest warrant is for Dani Jackson. So this whole thing is not coming from me. It has come from the person. She says she respects Sue Ann Robinson, right? So are you going to say now that Sue Ann Robinson is covering for Nazir? Because she says in this video that the arrest warrant is for Dani Jackson. And they also say in the a letter to the White House that is from Mexico has stated this. Okay? That's who the arrest warrant is for. So that's who the direct, and on the arrest warrant says for the direct aggressor, they're naming Dani Jackson, not Nazir.
That's right. When it's anybody who commit a crime on video, that's right. You go arrest them. Right. You charge them based on the evidence you see on video. Right. You ain't got to speculate. You ain't got to wonder. Right. I mean, she beat her literally to death. Right. Literally. That's right. Literally. That's right. And so what more evidence do we have to give you, America? Right. State Department, what more evidence do we have to give you? That's right. Justice for Shaquilla Robinson now. That's right. Right. Now. Okay.
Has the person been identified, the one that needs to be extradited? And that
yes.
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 Dani Jackson.
Is the family going after any other parties besides this person?
We want to make sure all of the individuals who had anything to do with the murder of Shaquilla Robinson be held accountable. And we'll keep you all updated. Press at BenCorp.com. We will keep you updated. The name?
Dani
Jackson.
Can you spell
it?
All right, I got it.
How to spell it?
I got it. Okay, I got it. Hold on.
And can you share the names of the other 5?
They're available online.
Yeah, and if you reach out to press at BenCorp.com, we'll try to get it to you.
Right, but if you Google, all 6 names are very clearly there.
But as we talked about the misinformation,
it's there. Okay. It's there. Okay. It's very clear. The pictures and everything are there.
Yeah. What's her name? Okay, it's Dani Jackson. D as in David, EJHANE.
Okay, again, they said that the arrest warrant and the extradition, of course, is for Dani Jackson. They did not say Nazeer Wiggins. And then on top of that, they are now going over who the other travel mates are. And they only, pay attention, y'all, they only name everybody on the trip. Sue Ann will actually name all the travel mates. They're not naming anybody else, okay?
Jackson, common spelling. And you see her on video, what Tamika said and what Sue Ann.
And again, that's Ben Crump. He's saying that's Dani Jackson. You see her on video.
Robinson, you see the video, you have audio. That's right. Mm-hmm. I mean, you hear her say she won't fight back.
Mm-hmm. I just want to make clear that obviously the criminal justice systems are different between Mexico and the United States. So the person who's been identified by the Mexican authorities and has been identified in the video is Dani Jackson. Mm-hmm. So it'll remain to be seen when she's brought to justice how that will occur. Mm-hmm. The other individual.
Okay, so pay attention. Sue Ann Robinson just said Dani Jackson, okay? Dani Jackson is who is the arrest warrant is for and who's going to be extradited. And obviously, when you have an arrest warrant, that's the person you need to be extradited. It doesn't really make sense talking about, oh, I want this person extradited, but that's not the person also on the warrant. Like whoever is going to be on the warrant is also going to be the one to extradite it. Whoever's on the extradition paperwork is also going to be the one that they want arrested.
Individuals, the travel mates of Shanquella Robinson are.
Okay, so now Sue-Ann is about to name the travel mates of Shanquella. So she's going to name all the travel mates. Let's go.
Winter Donovan.
Winter.
Nazeer Wiggins.
Nazir.
Elise Hyatt.
Elise Hyatt. And then she says Malik.
Malik Dyer. And
Malik. And then she says Ann, so that means there's going to be one more.
And Khalil Cook. Those are.
And Khalil Cook. Those are the travel mates. If she had any other names or any other information as far as the travel mates, she would actually say more names. She only named those same people still as of the press conference in Washington, D.C.
Are the people who traveled with her to Mexico.
Justice for Shanquella Robinson.
Justice for Shanquella Robinson.
Justice for Shanquella Robinson.
Justice for Shanquella Robinson.
Justice.
And yes, justice for Shanquella Robinson. Hold on. So I'm going to play this clip again because I want to make sure it's heard that who the arrest warrant is for and who are the travel mates. This is the press conference video is actually on a channel. I can post a link to it if anybody wants to watch it, the full video. I'm only playing this clip.
Her literally to death.
Right.
Literally.
That's right.
Literally.
That's right.
And so what more evidence do we have to give you, America?
Right.
State Department, what more evidence do we have to give you? Justice for Shanquella Robinson now.
That's right. All right.
Okay.
Has the person been identified, the one that needs to be extradited? And that person
Yes.
identified?
Yes.
Dani Jackson.
Is the family going after any other parties besides this person?
We want to make sure all of the individuals who had anything to do with the murder of Shanquella Robinson be held accountable.
That's correct.
And we'll keep you all updated. Press@bencorp.com. We will keep you updated. The name?
Dani Jackson.
Can you come to my conversation?
All right, I got it.
How to spell it?
I got it. Okay, I got it. Hello.
And can you share the names of the other 5?
They're available online.
Yeah, and if you reach out to press@bencorp.com, we'll try to get it to
Right,
you.
no, but if you Google,
Yeah.
all 6 names are very clearly
But as
there.
we talked about this misinformation.
It's there.
Okay.
It's there.
Okay.
It's very clear. Their pictures and everything are there. Yeah.
What's her name? Okay.
Yeah, and they still keep on saying the Cabo 6, Cabo 6, Cabo 6.
Dani Jackson. D as in David, EJHANE Jackson. Common spelling. And you see her on video. And what Tamika said and what Sue-Ann Robinson said, you see the video. You have audio.
That's right.
I mean, you hear her say she won't fight back.
I just want to make clear that obviously the criminal justice systems are different between Mexico and the United States. So the person who's been identified by the Mexican authorities and has been identified in the video is
I said identified by the Mexican authorities.
Dani Jackson.
And that is Dani Jackson.
So it'll remain to be seen when she's brought to justice how that will occur. The other individuals, the travel mates of Shanquella Robinson are Winter Donovan, Nazeer Wiggins, Elise Hyatt, Malik Dyer, and Khalil Cook. Those are the people who traveled with her to Mexico.
Justice for Shanquella Robinson.
Justice for Shanquella Robinson.
Justice for Shanquella Robinson.
Justice for Shanquella Robinson.
Justice.
Okay, also I'm going to have somebody I'm still going to have a medical examiner on here to go over the autopsy because there are conspiracies been spun about that as well. And that's not why I'm having him on here because of the conspiracies, but I just feel like a medical examiner just going through every part of the autopsy will give us more insider information. Yeah. So I had him on my channel before. Not only is he He's from Mexico for one, so he'll know more about the whole autopsy report, and he also knows about the processes of everything in Mexico and how things work and everything like that. So basically, with the autopsy, because he has been a medical examiner, and let me see here. Yeah, so he has been a medical examiner for a while, but then now he's like an investigator, so he has a lot of expertise. I'm going to bring him back just to go over the autopsy, all right, and answer our questions about the autopsy. So let's see. So I pretty much think this is going to be it. Let me check one thing. Oh yeah, I'm going to
Justice for Shanquella Robinson.
Oh, I need to go over this part. Hold on.
Audio.
That's right.
I mean, you hear. Justice for Shanquella Robinson.
Justice for Shanquella Robinson.
Justice for Shanquella Robinson.
Justice for Shanquella Robinson.
What I did, if you guys want to put this in there, I said,
yeah, I was told about that as well, and that's why I'm also going to have a medical examiner, so they'll be able to explain every line by line of the autopsy report. Okay, so I'm pretty much not going to address that too much right now, because again, this is not really to go over debunking conspiracies or debunking opinions. This is actually, to be honest, like I said, this was actually addressing the defamation and slander of me saying that I put out false receipts and I did this and I did that, only at the end of the lie to confirm that I was actually telling the truth and I was right, and she was the one spreading misinformation, not me. So again, let's go ahead and finish this up. There's only one piece left to this, and that's how she estimated the time to get from the airport to the villa. So basically, she had confirmed with American Airlines that he did arrive there at 12:19 p.m. in Cabo Mountain Time, right? So now she tried to estimate how long it would take him to get to the villa. And let's see how she estimated it. She put this in: how far is the Ocean View with beach at club access, Villa Linda 32 from the nearest airport? And then she put there's like, I guess, 7.643 miles away, and she automatically calculated her own timing. Instead of using like a map, like MapQuest, Google Maps, or some kind of mapping platform to estimate the time, she automatically just tried to calculate how long she thought it would take. No, the best time is actually to do it exact time that he probably arrived at the airport and enough time to go through customs. And then from there, you will estimate how long it takes from to get to the airport to the villa. And you also use the right address. Like, something can be somewhere, but you didn't actually put the address. This is weird. So let's go ahead and show this. Hold on.
how far is the Ocean View with Beach Club access, Villa Linda 32 from the nearest airport? Ocean View Beach 32, Villa Linda, away from the nearest airport, Los Cabos International, because that's the only airport they flew in on. Okay. And that's what it came up with.
Battery low.
And I wish, hold on, I'm going to put it in the chat. This is what I said.
Shout out to Monday for the Cash App. Shout out to Monday for the Cash App. I appreciate it, girl. Yes, and yes. And everybody else, are y'all hitting that like button? That's a free way to support the channel, just by hitting the like button.
It's okay. We either way it go, these are my thoughts. This is not going to change the dynamic of this case. Okay? These are just my thoughts. You have to remember, these are my thoughts. Okay? None of this stuff is going to change anything, whatever the facts are with this case. These are just my thoughts, okay, that I am entitled to.
So pretty much she goes on to like say it only took she basically tried to put him there like as early as possible without actually giving the real estimated time period. And she was saying like, I think she was saying like 10 or 12 minutes to get there. That's how long it would take, only like 10 or 12 minutes to get to the villa from the airport. So again, let's go ahead and go to, and that's what I'm saying about information that I've already put out here before numerous times. Wait 1 second. Okay, the new name of the villa is actually called Villa Vista Al Mar. I said they've changed the name to Villa Vista Al Mar. Okay, Villa Vista Al Mar, 5 bedrooms, 5 bathrooms, and 2 half baths. This is the same villa. As you can see, this is the same bill, so I'm not making, it's not, I'm like actually live. I'm on the website live now. Villa Vista Almar Photo Gallery. This is the same villa we've seen a million times. Okay. So now what you would do is, to get an appropriate and good estimated time of arrival, you don't just type anything in or Google anything. You actually get the addresses of your where you're departing from and where your destination is. So for Villa Vista Almar on CaboVillas.com, this is from CaboVillas.com where the listing is at, okay? Who manages it is CaboVillas.com. They're like the Airbnb of Cabo. So then you would say, where is the villa address, or at least the closest street to it? And that's why on the page, just like with most places, they will have where it's at. And you see the red dot? That red dot right there that I'm circling, that's where the villa is. And it says Avenida Padre Quino, Avenida Padre Quino. So when I go to maps, whatever mapping service I'm using, our app, I'm not going to just type in some villa in the 32. I want to actually put the address of the villa. So it'll be actually 32 Avenida Padre Quino, because it's 32. I'm actually zoomed in too much. Okay, so right here. Okay, so now what we do is we go to the map. We would go to the map, and then we will put in Avenue Padre Quino, okay? And then we'll put the SJD Airport. Okay, so as you can see, that's Los Cabos International Airport and Avenue Padre Quino, Baja California Sur, Mexico. And it says 41 minutes. And it says this route has one route has tolls and the other one does not. I'm gonna actually put this in the chat, because usually when you put something in a link, it's like a Google share, you can actually share it, and then people can actually look at themselves. Hold on. Wait 1 second. So I'm gonna put this in the chat right now. Right now in Los Cabos, it is 3:59 p.m. at their time, okay, Mountain Time. I don't know if this will actually work. I don't know if that link will actually work. No, it didn't work. Okay, mods, can y'all delete that? The link is too long. Delete that, please, please. Delete my 2 things. It actually double posted. So anyways, yeah, so as you can, let me zoom in so you can see mine. Okay, pay attention. It says Los Cabos International Airport to Avenue Padre Quino, Baja California, sir. That's the address for the villa, okay? I mean, that's the road that the villa is on, okay? Okay, so the link works. Okay, never mind, Maz. My bad. It works. It works. Okay, that's fine. They say it's working. Okay, so that's the distance. Okay, so like again, you can't just say something is 10 miles away. Okay, it should only take somebody 10 minutes. Something can be 10 miles away, and depending on traffic, it could take an hour because you're just sitting in traffic. You never know how traffic. It depends on traffic conditions how long you get there. I know for sure that if I wait until like when it's rush hour traffic, you can be sitting there all day. But when the roads are clear, you can just fly through without any problems. So again, it says one. That's way right here. There's one way that seems like even like the one right here, the one road seems like it'll be faster to get there. Yeah, it's faster to get there that route, I guess. But you have to be careful when you put in the addresses. You want the address from the airport, and you also want the address to the street the villa is on. That way it's more precise. And you don't want to just go by how the distance or something, like how long the distance is. You need to actually type it in to see how much traffic and how long it expects to take that route to take. Okay, so she's estimating on, like, I'm guessing, like, okay, something is 12 miles away or 10 miles away or 7 miles away. So this is how long it should take somebody to get there. And secondly, what you need to do is watch a video on customs through Mexico. There's different things you have to do to get through customs through Mexico. And there also are like parts you go through where they actually try to upsell you to get you to do a timeshare and things like that. There's different things you have to do when you get to the airport. Sometimes it can be fast and sometimes it can be slow just going through the airport. Okay, Shell says Dani was the Mexican holiday that weekend, which includes roadblocks and traffic delays. And that could be it too, right? And right now it's like 4:02 p.m. Cabo time. And look, this is what's coming up. Even right now, it'll take 40 minutes, right? It's saying 40 minutes for this time of day. And right there actually says, it says fastest route due to traffic conditions. And it says some traffic as usual. So it's saying that this is kind of a usual traffic kind of thing. Hold on. But again, this is a better way of trying to calculate someone's estimated arrival, not just a guesstimate, but you're trying to guess based on how far something is, like the distance between two things. You have to account for travel conditions as well. And like someone said, even events goes into that. Wait 1 second. Okay. So let's go ahead and go to the last two things I'm going to address as far as this video goes. And again, I'm not spinning anything. I'm not twisting anything or trying to do anything to fit my agenda. I'm simply typing in the address to the airport and then the address to the villa based on Cabo Villas. And then I'm putting out that as a receipt. I'm not spinning anything. Okay. There's no need for me to spin or twist. I just look up something and I post what's there. Okay. So anyone knows you want to try to estimate the arrival time, you need the address, that your destination address and where your current location. Okay. Okay, one more thing. Hold on. Where is that at? Okay, so let's go here to the letter to the White House, because again, let's go ahead and search up Designate Jackson's name on this document. And let's zoom in here. Okay, pay attention. It says, let's go back up. And this is on page, I already posted this before. It's on page, that's page 4. Oh, that's not page 4. This is actually a different document. Hold on. Wait 1 second. Okay, this is at the beginning of page 2, but it's kind of at the bottom of page 1 as well. Hold on. It says, after the beating of Shanquella Robinson surfaced online, the Attorney General's office in Baja California Sur initiated a criminal investigation. As a result of the investigation, a warrant was issued for Dani Jackson by Mexican law enforcement. One of the six, the number 6, travel mates who fled to the United States after Shanquella was pronounced dead. Ms. Jackson was identified as the perpetrator of femicide against Shanquella Robinson, a homicide based on gender. So again, this is the same statement that they're reiterating. The arrest warrant was identified by Mexican law enforcement for Dani Jackson, and it says one of the 6. They're still saying the 6. They just wrote this letter to the White House. Okay, so it's 6 travel mates. There's not more than 6 travel mates who fled to the United States after Shanquella was pronounced dead. Ms. Jackson was identified as the perpetrator. So there's not, Nazir is included as one of the 6 travel mates. He is not the person that attacked her. Okay. And as I said before, he arrived on October 29th. That's not covering for him. That's putting out the truth and receipts. And of course, identified as a witness. So let me go to something else. Wait 1 second. I thought I was already logged in. Let me log in again. Hold on. Oh, I see. I'm on the wrong one. Okay, the other ones are actually in a different one, but pretty much it was, I post a link to the chat because I can't really share it right now unless I download it. Hold on 1 second. There's one last thing. Hold on. So I'm going to actually share this link pretty much. It says, hold on. It says at a recent press conference and in a letter dated March 13th to President Joe Biden and diplomatic leaders, attorneys Ben Crump and Sue Ann Robinson said Dani Jackson is wanted by Mexican authorities. A copy of the letter was shared with the Charlotte Observer on Tuesday by a representative of the law firm. So this is another article. Before, I remember news articles were not posting the name, but once Sue Ann Robinson and Ben Crump put out Jackson's name, then they automatically just started sharing that, yes, it is. She's the one wanted by Mexican authorities. It says Jackson, not officially named until recently, was believed by many following the case closely to be the suspect. Okay, so again, she wasn't named until recently, and she was named by who? Sue Ann Robinson and Ben Crump, who have the documents and who spoke to Mexican officials. So here's a link to that article. I'm posting it in the chat. Hold on. . It should be free for everyone. Since I look at a lot of articles, it's not free for me, so I have an account that I have to log into. But everybody else should be able to see Charlotte Observer. If you don't read all their articles all the time, then you still have some free access. So that's the link to that one, naming Jackson as the suspect. And then here's another one that says Crump and Sue Ann Robinson, co-counsel for the family of Shanquella Robinson, are calling on the Biden administration to extradite the accused killer to Mexico. In November, Mexican officials issued an arrest warrant for one of the 6 individuals. And again, here's the same statement for one of the 6 individuals who last saw Robinson alive. According to a letter sent earlier this month to President Joe Biden from Crump and Sue Ann Robinson, designated Jackson 26 is identified by Mexican authorities on the warrant. And the government there has asked she be extradited to face charges of femicide. Okay, wait. And again, the confirmation is coming from Sue Ann Robinson and Ben Crump. Okay, so here's a link to that one. And again, I still expect there to be some debate because of the concierge statement is confusing. So I'm not going to get into that in here, but there is still going to be debate on how many people were there. I already know that since the statement was confusing, there will still be a debate. So that's not what this live was about. Okay, pretty much this live is about what I already stated of someone defaming my channel name and being highly disrespectful. I'm pretty much addressing it. And if you missed it, you have to start from the beginning because it's too much to go over in this brief period of time. So here's the link to the second one. Again, I'm unable to share it right now, but I can post a link to the article. So those are 2 articles that mention designate as a suspect on the warrant. And then if you actually don't have the document yet from Sue Ann Robinson from the letter to the White House, I'm going to post that link as well. And then that's pretty much going to wrap up today. And again, I appreciate for everybody for being supportive and all the love and support as well. And I'm pretty much, to be honest, not going to keep on going back and forth with somebody. I have other things to do. However, if she goes on a backup channel, then most likely, to be honest, I go on a backup channel as well because I can be just as messy. Just saying. And I really don't tolerate disrespect. So let's see. But yeah, I'm not going to go back and forth because I know that I have my opinion. She has her opinions. And when someone is very a liar, and they're willing to lie just to try to win a game or win something, then that person is not really worth your time, because I deal with receipts and facts and truth. I don't deal with lies and try to win people with lies. So those type of people I pretty much try not to get engaged with because they don't deal with logic. They don't deal in receipts or facts or the truth. They deal with lies and maliciousness and just to say anything out of their mouth for a click of the view. And that's probably why she lost her channel monetization. I have more integrity on my channel to spin lies just to get a coin. No, thank you. No, thank you. That's not how I rule. I'm not going to lie on somebody or lie on a case or put out misinformation just to get a view. If I don't get views just with the truth, then I'm not going to worry about it at all. I just don't get it. But here's a letter to the White House in the full document. Again, y'all don't really know. Like, y'all really don't know. Y'all, I really do appreciate y'all support. A lot of y'all have been supportive, and a lot of y'all understand why I responded this time. I normally have been ignoring this for the most part and trying to just think about justice for Shanquella and ignoring it. But when something gets to this high level of disrespect, then you have to address it. Just like at work, you try to get along with your coworkers at work, but when someone gets too disrespectful at work, you finally have to address it and put your foot down and be like, nah, we have to get along for the greater good, and we have to work together and get along. But when someone's too disrespectful, you have to address it. That's why there's human resources. But obviously there's not human resources here besides Google, who tries to intervene. Then sometimes you have to address stuff on your own, all right, on your own platform. All right, make sure y'all hit the like button on your way out, and y'all have any questions that I forgot to address or mention, then just leave a comment in the chat, in the comment section, so I say. So MX says you beat her with her own words. And yeah, I expect her, just like she said, to continue on to slander and spin and twist and flip just to be malicious. And that's her channel, her brand. Because what I do know is when once Shanquella gets justice, and she will get justice, and it goes to court and trial, and all the information comes out of who was there, who was not there, and what happened, this and that, my channel will be based on just receipts. So I don't have anything to worry about. Her channel is the one that you'll have to make all these apologies, just like she just made, because she didn't go, she went live before verifying receipts accurately, right? So her channel is the one that will have to make a number of apologies, not mine. Okay. And if I do make a mistake, I address it. I'm not going to flip flop on it. Okay. All right. Thank you, RS. Okay, let's see. But yeah, I hope everybody enjoys the rest of your Friday. I know this was more drama than y'all expected, but yeah, this is something I definitely felt that I had to address and correct as well. Blessed Friday to everyone. Yes, same to you, Darlene. Okay, I'm gonna read a few more comments and then I'm definitely gonna log off. I love some of the YouTube, but all the drama with adults. This is the same hate that caused Shanquella her life because of hate. You all be blessed. Have a great day. Yeah, it's a lot, but sometimes it has to be addressed. And people can say, oh, don't address certain things, but trust me, when it gets to a certain point of high level of disrespect, you have to address it. Hey, Shell. And all right, thank you, Moz, for helping out. I know this has been a long live, and I appreciate your help as well. Yeah, I definitely need to thank you for bringing that up, Shell, about the Day of the Dead. Yeah, I already went over this before, but since I'm already discussing in this video, I went ahead and added it. Hey, be a bossy. Hey. All right, thank you for the sub, AP. Don't teach her ish, Dani. Let her keep asking the internet, child. And you know what? I think somebody actually emailed her. They emailed her like the correct answer or the correct information. She said, "Oh, that puts it further out." And since she said, since it didn't fit her narrative or her agenda, she hurried up and she didn't want to post that because it didn't fit her agenda, so her narrative. So she was like, that puts it further out. I'm like, who cares if it puts it further out, then it does. Then that's just post it. I mean, that's the truth. It doesn't necessarily mean it, no matter what you do, it will not change the distance, but what can change is the time of arrival. I mean, like if I'm 10 miles away from something, no one can ever change the fact that I'm 10 miles away from it. However, what can change is if the traffic conditions, events, the weather, different things like that can change how much time it will take for me to get there. The time. Okay, so that can always change. Distance can't change, but the time of the arrival time can change based on travel conditions. So some people get that confused. Oh, that's only 10 miles away. But you also, how much time will it take someone to get there? And what factors do you have to add into that? That has to be accounted for. Hey, Sheila. And no, I did not drag anybody. I mean, she has threatened to drag me to like, y'all knew when Blue Waffle did the same thing. Blue Waffle said, stay in your lane, are trying to warn me, like, oh, don't come for me, or don't respond, or tread lightly. You know, that kind of thing, like somebody try to bully you or punk you out. And I'm like, girl, go on your backup channel and do what you got to do. And this time, send me the link. And don't delete it before I get to watch it. Don't delete it before I get to watch it. It's simple. Like, how you going to stand 10 toes down, but then delete it before anybody get to watch it? Yeah, I'd rather get my own medical examiner and somebody like a medical examiner with a medical examiner. I would post with receipts of his background and his credentials. So it won't be just anybody. I actually have a real forensic medical examiner with credentials to go over the autopsy. All right, y'all, hit the like button and I will see y'all in the next live. Bye. Enjoy your weekend as well.